course, in this region, as everybody's wanting to see that one.
Yeah, we kind of know what Bowden's got. I think there's a lot more unknown about Mount Zion.
And then that Saturday game, which we don't see a lot.
Yeah.
Chattooga and Fannin County, like you say, taking a shot at the top dog there. So, Chattooga's excited for that one.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, we'll take a 60-second timeout. Hear a word from our sponsor on today's pregame show brought to you by North Georgia Equipment Sales. Just under 10 minutes away from kickoff here at homecoming night against Armuchee at Sam Armuchee Stadium. We're back right after this.
We know what you want in a chainsaw. You want legendary performance, you want industry-leading ergonomics, and you want precision cutting that gets the job done quickly and safely. That's why we want you to try a Husqvarna chainsaw. With air injection, low vibration handles, and powerful X-Torque engines, Husqvarna chainsaws are trusted by professionals around the world. If you want to take down a tree or clear a forest, you'll want a Husqvarna chainsaw. Visit North Georgia Equipment Sales in Summerville or Rock Spring, Georgia, or visit them on the web at nges.com. We know what you want in a chainsaw. You want legendary performance, you want industry-leading ergonomics, and you want precision cutting that gets the job done quickly and safely. That's why we want you to try a Husqvarna chainsaw. With air injection, low vibration handles, and powerful X-Torque engines, Husqvarna chainsaws are trusted by professionals around the world. If you want to take down a tree or clear a forest, you'll want a Husqvarna chainsaw. Visit North Georgia Equipment Sales in Summerville or Rock Spring, Georgia, or visit them on the web at nges.com.
All right, everybody, welcome back into the pregame show here, brought to you by North Georgia Equipment Sales. A beautiful Friday night here at Sam Armuchee Stadium. We've got homecoming festivities that'll be happening at halftime tonight. The bands have already performed here just a few minutes ago. Just a beautiful night for football here. Just remember, you can watch the broadcast live on Facebook. We've got Jim Warnick with Sky 21 Television that works with us. He provides the video feed. We provide the audio. So you can watch there on the WZQZ Facebook page or the Tryon High School stream team. They also have their stream going. It is on the Tryon City Schools Facebook page, and I think they have it on their Twitter feed. I'm not completely sure, but they've got the kids there at the school do a great job, multiple camera angles, and then they pop in our audio. So. Be sure and look them up sometime. So we've got several ways to watch the game tonight, or you can listen on the radio at AM 1180 and 99.1 FM WZQZ. All right, let's take a look at the series history here. This is the 49th overall meeting. Tryon leads the series 33 wins, 13 losses, and 2 ties. They first played each other in 1964 in Burke. It took 20 years for Armuchee to get their first win in the series. They did not win a game until 1984. That's pretty rough. Yeah. But Tryon, I didn't realize this. Tryon and Armuchee played each other every year from 1964 through 1999.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and then it was like a 8 or 10 year period, I think, when Armuchee moved to AA. And then this year, Armuchee is supposed to be a region game for us, and it's nice to see them come back. This is their first year back in 6A, so we're glad to have them back. But this has always been a good series here. Armuchee dominated the series during the 90s, as Burke and I know all too well.
Yes,
they reeled off 6 straight against Tryon from 93 to 96. Armuchee also won 5 straight from 99 to 2011. But Tryon turned it around. We've started a streak of our own, reeling off 6 straight wins against the Indians dating back to 2012. I remember that was Coach Justin Brown's first year. We went down to Armuchee and got a big win down there. But at the time, they were favored against us.
Yeah, they had a good team that year.
Yeah, and we beat them last year 41-6 last year here in Tryon. So we get Armuchee at home here 2 years in a row. Burke, how about this stat? Over the past 6 meetings, in this 6-game win streak we've got against them, Tryon has outscored Armuchee 240-41. Armuchee, yeah, we've scored a lot on them, and they have not scored a lot on us. Hopefully that continues tonight. Armuchee is 2-3 on the season. They're 0-1 in region play. Their victories have come against Towns County and Kings Academy, which is a private school. Their losses have come against Cherokee County, Alabama, They lost to Southeast Whitfield 21-7. Burke, we have a common opponent. That was a team that we handled pretty well, and Southeast beat Armuchee 21-7. And then this is the game to me that the score that's interesting is they lost to Mount Zion, but the score was 31-14. It was a very competitive game with Mount Zion. So I don't know if that says something about Armuchee, if it says something about Mount Zion that night. I don't know.
That's one of those games that's kind of a head scratcher, like you say. Mount Zion's kind of been blowing through a lot of folks, but then we don't really know how good some of those teams are. And then you see that score and you compare that to the Southeast game with Armuchee, and you're like, wow.
It doesn't make any sense because we kind of know what Southeast had. Their game versus Best Academy was canceled due to COVID-19. Armuchee has not had a winning season since 2009 under former head coach John Mullinax. They kind of had Burke, definitely back in the 90s was their heyday, but under Mullinax, they kind of had a pretty good run there in the 2000s. But since 2012, Armuchee has not won more than 2 games in a single season. The Indians are in their 3rd season under head coach Jeremy Green. Coach Green's only head coaching job has been at Armuchee, where he has a career record of 4-21, which is a 160 winning percentage. Tryon's offense, here's the by the numbers. Tryon's offense scores an average of 23.7 points per game. Armuchee is only averaging 10.2 points per game on offense. So Tryon definitely has the edge in scoring there. They've been the offense has been putting up better numbers. Tryon's defense surrenders an average of 29.7 points per game on defense. Armuchee is averaging a little less than that at 25.6 points per game. So Armuchee has a little bit of the edge statistically on the defensive side of the ball, whereas Tryon has the advantage on the offensive side of the ball. Looking ahead to next week, Tryon will travel to Mount Zion. Chattooga will play at Pepperell, and these Armuchee Indians here will play at Gordon Lee. Maybe they can beat Gordon Lee up for us a little bit before we have to go play them.
Give them a little limp.
Captains are meeting at midfield. One of the captains for Tryon is Lincoln Farah, number 3, the junior wideout that Burke, that you and I were talking about earlier. A kid, me specifically, I would really love to see us target him a little more, and maybe you'll see that because could be. He's definitely produced every time they throw it to him. So
yeah, I think he was player of the week last week.
He was.
Yes, he was.
Watch the referees here flipping the coin. Looks like Tryon has won the toss, and I think Tryon is going to defer to the second half.
I think they're going to take it.
Oh, you're right, Burke. We won the toss, and we're going to take the football.
We're going on offense.
All right, so a little bit of change in strategy there for the Bulldogs. Typically, we defer until the second half. Coach Patrick says we want the football.
We want to score.
Yeah, so we'll get the ball to start the first quarter here. Well, the team's coming out of the locker room, just about to run through the sign. Weather forecast for tonight, clear skies and warmer. It's warm for November, Burke. It's supposed to be cold this time of year.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm short sleeves. I'm a former flip-flops.
I know. I'm even in short sleeves tonight. Clear skies and warmer. Game time temperatures will start out at around 60 degrees and fall down to around 55 by the game's end. Winds will be out of the north-northeast at 3 miles per hour. There is a 0% chance of rain. Not supposed to have a chance of rain really until the middle of next week. So it's warmer than normal, and it's also been drier than normal. Not a lot of rain here lately.
It comes in bunches. We either get monsoons or nothing.
Yeah, tropical storms, hurricanes, or smooth sailing. All right, we're about to get ready to get teed off here. The Armuchee team praying on the 50-yard line on the other side of the field. Tryon in their traditional home uniforms, the royal blue jerseys with the white numbers with gray trim, and the blue pants with the
white breeches with the blue strap.
Yeah, that's kind of. I don't. Is this the first year we've worn those?
I think
the
so.
Pants like that?
Yeah, those straps are a little new age for us.
Yeah. And those are still the chrome tees they got. I think they started those last year, didn't they?
They did.
Oh. So that's a tradition that stuck. I noticed they still give out the bones on the helmet. I didn't. We haven't been doing that lately, have we?
I don't think so. I'm a fan of those myself.
Yeah, I like the dog bones. Armuchee, and they're all in white with the blue helmets and that familiar Armuchee A on the side. have a delay here, but now the team's finally coming out there. Everybody seems we stayed huddled up for a long time, but now everybody's starting to line up. Armuchee is going to be kicking off right to left on your radio dial.
Got a pretty good homecoming crowd tonight.
Oh, yeah. It's so nice to play teams like Armuchee because last week, Best Academy, you looked over there and I could count.
Yes.
There might have been 10 people on that sideline last week, but
just a whole different atmosphere.
Yeah, you look over there and there's a lot of people come down from Armuchee. All right, we're ready to kick it off here. What is that, number 12 for Armuchee?
Number 2, I think.
Number 2, Grayson Perry, a freshman.
Onside.
And it's an onside, but not a real good one. And Lincoln Farrow is going to take it at the 40.
Brody Brown.
And he's got room. Those Brown. He's
Go,
to the
Brody.
40, to the 30, 25, 20,
Brody.
10. And he cuts back inside, going to be tackled at the 6-yard line. Brody Brown, number 2, the sophomore, almost returned the opening kick for a touchdown.
Backfired on Armuchee there, Ben. They was a pretty good kick. Got the high bounce you're looking for, but it bounced right to Brody Brown.
Yeah.
He took that thing, hit the crease there, and there was one man to beat. He was able to run him out there about, were they going to mark him about the 5?
Yeah, right on the 5. Berkey was a little too deep for an onside kick.
It was.
It never really had a shot at the front line. It went to that second level where Brown was, and that's the danger if you do that, man. He bust through there, and there was nobody back to tackle him. All right, so Tryon is in business after Brody Brown puts him at the 5-yard line after a great opening kickoff return. And we line up in the pistol formation. We go slot to the right side, nobody to the left. Ben Allen kind of the H-back on the right side. That's normally where Will Banks is. He's not in there. And it's a handoff to Rob Brown, and Brown is going to coast into the end zone. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown. That's a United Community Bank touchdown. Discover better banking from the bank that's service built.
Can't ask for a better start there, Ben.
Oh.
Brody Brown takes it down to the 5. Rob Brown takes the handoff on one play and walks into the end zone for a touchdown.
A 5-yard scamper for Brown. And it took 15 seconds. And Tryon is on the board 6-0. Ramirez to attempt the extra point.
Lined up in the water bucket, shift over.
Here's the snap and the kick. The kick is up, and it looks good.
Plenty of leg.
It is. So 15 seconds into the football game, Tryon has a 7-0 lead. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Friday Night Football right here on WZQZ and Sky 21 Television.
Mohawk is driven to success every day, and they count on their team. That's why Mohawk supports our local high school athletics. Each player, coach, staff member, band member, and cheerleader are important to success. Mohawk Industries wants to wish the Tryon Bulldogs and the Chattooga Indians a great season. If you want to find out more about becoming a team member at Mohawk Industries, visit careers at mohawkind.com. Good luck to the Tryon Bulldogs and the Chattooga Indians from Mohawk Industries.
All right, welcome back in, everybody. That's how you want to start the game. 15 seconds. We almost took the opening kickoff for a touchdown, took it to the 5-yard line, and in one play, Rob Brown took it in for the 5-yard touchdown, and extra point was good. Tryon is up 7-0. Ramirez to attempt to kick it off for the Bulldogs as we tee it up over here on the near side of the 40-yard line. And it's a high, pretty good kick. Going to be taken, well, they just let it bounce to him back around the 15. Picks it up, gets up to the 20, to the 25. He's going to be tackled at the 27 by number 9. That's Bryce James, the junior linebacker. And that's where Armuchee will start.
Pretty good little kick there by Ramirez. Armuchee got a little bit on the return there, but the kick team did a good job staying in their lanes. Stopped him.
That's always dangerous, Burke, when you let that ball bounce in front of him like he did.
It is.
You're just asking for that thing to take a funny kick and let the other team recover it. All right, so Armuchee comes out, slot formation to the right side.
Same formation as we came out.
Yeah, the little H-back on the right side out of the pistol. Exactly the same formation we did. Quarterback takes it, hands off to his tailback inside, and he's not going to get anything, maybe a yard.
Look like KP there, 78.
Yep.
Along with 15, Ben Allen. Just that little inside handoff there gains about 2, we'll call it.
It'll be second down and 8. Ball is, the nose of the football is almost touching the 30-yard line. Bulldogs lead 7-0 with we're not even a minute into the game. Armuchee comes out. They go slot to the right. One man split out, kind of in a slot over here on the left. They put him in motion, kind of a wing. It's going to be a jet to the right side at number 10. And he almost breaks it open. Brantley Wilbanks makes what might have been a touchdown-saving tackle.
There was some green over there, Ben. They basically run a jet put with that man in motion, and he gets out on the perimeter, and I thought he had close to first down yardage, and Brantley Wilbanks came out of nowhere and stopped him just shy. But like you said, I thought he gets around the edge, we may still be chasing him.
They picked up about 6 yards, so it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Ball up to 37. Armuchee brings everybody in tight, a bunch formation, and they give it to number 7, and I think he got the first down.
He did. Basically a fullback dive that time. They come out real tight in a hurry on the short yardage play, tried to catch Tryon off guard. Just went straight to the fullback and picked up the first down.
Sylvester Bassey with the carry there, number 7 for Armuchee. He's a senior. So Armuchee has it 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. They go slot to the right and to the left. 4 wide receiver set. Quarterback works out of the shotgun. This is going to be a quick out. It's complete over here to number 23.
He helped us out right there.
And Brody Brown makes the tackle. Yeah, he kind of tackled himself.
Well, no, if he breaks out instead of in, he had room out here.
He ran right to where the tacklers were.
I think the play was designed to have blockers out here, and that's the reason he ran that way. But I was holding my breath for a second because he had a lot of room out here on the edge.
All right, well, Armuchee completes the pass, and it's good for about 6 yards, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and about 4. They go 4 wide, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. They try to draw us off sides. Bring us across the line of scrimmage. We don't bite. Quarterback looks back to his coach. He gets the play, looks at his wristband. Here's the snap. It's going to be an inside handoff to big number 12. Ooh. And he's got 6 or 7 yards across the 50 and a first down to the Tryon 46.
Good hard run by number 12. We don't have him on our roster. He ran the ball hard there for the first down. Brantley Wilbanks stopped him, but unfortunately it was on the other side of the yard marker.
12 looks like a big kid, a big physical running back there.
Yeah, not a burner, but definitely physical.
All right, they go trips right. 1st and 10. Armuchee, they're on the Tryon side of the field now. And
ball.
Read option, and he fumbles it and is going to get tackled for a loss back to the Armuchee 48. They're going to lose about 6 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 16 on the busted play.
They were trying to run option that time, Ben, and quarterback, I think, got a little happy with the ball and put it on the ground. Number 9, James, comes in and cleans up, throws him for a loss. It's going to bring up 2nd and about 15.
Yeah, that read option, you kind of put it in the running back's belly, and he left it in there a little bit too long. Hard to get it back. Trips to the right. They put the wing from the left side in motion, and the quarterback wants to go downfield. Got a man wide open and overthrew him.
I don't know if that's on the quarterback or the receiver. I think it really went right between his two hands.
I think he should have caught it. Pass was intended for Sylvester Bassey, the number 7.
He didn't put it in his chest, but I really think he stuck his hands up and the ball went right between his two hands.
Man, how did we let him get that open?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
He just ran a post and just
ran right by us.
Yeah, ran right through the defense. All right, 3rd and 15 after the incomplete pass. Tryon dodges a bullet there. 4 wide receiver set. Quarterback throws. Almost picked off over here. Incomplete.
Maddox jumped it.
Toby Maddox almost jumped the curl route, and it'll be 4th and 15.
Toby didn't get to play any last week due to injury, and so we're glad to see him back out there. He almost picked that one off there as he jumped that little curl route.
He's one of those kids, Bert, that just kind of has a nose for the football.
He does. He's a good natural football player.
When the ball's in the air, he seems to always know where it's going. All right, so Armuchee's going to be forced to punt. We're going to put Brody Brown back on our own 20-yard line. The Armuchee punter standing on about his 38. 7:55 remaining in the first quarter. Tryon leading 7-0. This is a high kick. Not real long, though, and it takes a Tryon bounce.
Big time bounce.
Goes backwards to about the 32-yard line. So, gosh, only about a 15-yard punt there for Armuchee.
It's a high, wobbly punt.
Yeah.
I thought if it hit there, it may bounce in their favor, but it backed up and went exactly the opposite direction. Tryon going to take over here 31-yard line.
All right, 1st and 10, Tryon at their own 31-yard line. 7:47 remains in the first quarter. Tryon returned to kick, the opening kickoff to the 5-yard line, took it in for one play. Armuchee had a couple first downs on their first drive, but they stalled out and missed a wide-open touchdown pass. Tryon goes, this is a quick wide receiver screen over here to number 16.
Willingham.
And Willingham's going to get across the 40 up to the 42-yard line, and that's going to be a Reese Tire first down. No, excuse me, a Harvey's South End Auto first down. For the best used cars around, call Harvey's Auto at 857-AUTO or visit them at harveysautos.com.
One of those little quick passes being, we talked about it, those are plays that are like long handoffs in this offense, and we may see more and more of those as we go along.
Here's a snap. I thought we faked it, but Brown's got it, and he picks up 2 tough yards across the 40 up to around the 43. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. Nothing easy on that one.
Yeah, run a little ball fake there with the quarterback.
He fooled me.
Trying to draw the eyes, and Armuchee wasn't fooled as he only picked up about 2.
They got me because I thought DePaulier still had it.
See what they're drawing up here. Now we've got to the perimeter a few times.
Armuchee running a 4-man front. They bring one outside linebacker up, kind of like turned it into a 5-man front. And Rob Brown breaks into the open.
Take it to the
He's
half.
to the 20, 15, 10, 5. He's gone. Touchdown, no flags.
No flags is the
A
key.
57-yard touchdown run by Rob Brown.
You know, Gordon Lee crowd the line of scrimmage there. The bad thing about that is if you don't make the tackle there in the hole, there ain't nobody left back there to make it.
Burke, you called him Gordon Lee there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Armuchee.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Well, Rob Brown,
I'm getting old.
I know the feeling. Rob Brown with a 57-yard scamper that puts the Bulldogs up 13-0. We have struck quick on our 2 drives tonight. Here's the extra point attempt. It is up, and it is good. So with 6:39 left to go in the first quarter, Bulldogs take a 14-0 lead. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Friday Night Football on AM 1180 and 99.1 FM WZQZ and Sky 21 Television.
When you think of what is most important in a bank, one of the first things that comes to mind is service. What better way to find good service than from hometown folks? At First National Bank in Somerville and Tryon, that's exactly what you'll find. Great service from good hometown folks. First National Bank has been providing quality banking services to individuals and businesses for decades, and they're here now to serve you. Find out more by visiting First National Bank in Somerville or Tryon, or visit them on the web at southeastfnb.com. Southeast First National Bank, member FDIC. State Senator Jeff Mullis has represented the citizens of Northwest Georgia for many years and knows how important it is for our young people to learn life lessons on and off the field. That's why Senator Jeff Mullis is proud to support the Tryon Bulldogs and the Chattooga Indians. Senator Mullis wants to wish all of the players, coaches, staff, band members, and cheerleaders a great season. Good luck to the Tryon Bulldogs and Chattooga Indians from State Senator Jeff Mullis.
All right, welcome back. Ramirez kicks it off for Tryon, and it's in and out of the return man's hand at the 20, but he picks it back up, gets to the far corner, and Brody Brown's going to wrap him up and bring him down at around the 32 or 33. And Bulldogs have a 14-0 lead with 6:29 left here in the opening quarter.
Long high kick that time by Ramirez that time, 22. That's Hanea, the sophomore for Armuchee, returns it to about the 33, where they're going to now take over on offense. Tryon's really pin their ears back and cause some trouble for Armuchee.
4 wide receiver set, 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterbacks works out of the shotgun. That's pretty much what everybody does now, isn't it?
It is. They try to spread you out.
And this is a read option. They hand it off to the running back, and he just ran right over.
Number 18,
Cordell.
Bryce Cordell.
Bryce made the tackle, but he paid for it after about an 8-yard run. Nobody even slowed him down at the line of scrimmage.
That's
he had a head full of steam.
Coach Gable said, "Give him a quarter for the ride."
Yeah. Hey, but he made the tackle.
He did.
All right, 2nd down and 3 at the 41. Armuchee hasn't looked bad on offense here, Burke.
They just kind of got in their own way a couple of times.
I can't say much for their defense, but for their offense, they've moved the ball on us, and here's number 7. Pretty good-looking athlete. He's the one that dropped the touchdown pass a while ago, but he's going to gain about 5 or 6 yards and get a Armuchee first down up to the Armuchee 46-yard line.
He's one of the kids when I was walking in the gate, I always kind of do an eye test, when you walk by, and he was one of the kids that kind of stood out to me. Pretty well put together, good-sized kid, very athletic looking. I was kind of anxious to see him.
7 and 12 for Armuchee. They look like players.
Yeah, they're not bad.
All right, 1st and 10, Armuchee from the 46-yard line. They put the slot man in motion from the left side. Quarterback's going to keep it. Tries to pick his way through the middle, and, boy, he got hammered. He picked up about 6 yards, but, boy, he got pasted by Brody Brown at the Tryon 48-yard line.
Brody tried to remind him, don't go tiptoeing through the tulips.
Yeah.
Quarterback, you're not all that big. You go in there in the middle. That's where the headhunters live.
Yep.
But he does pick up about 7 on the carry.
That's good. They can call it 2nd down and 4. They got all the way to our 48-yard line. So Armuchee, they're averaging probably
flag.
3 or 4 yards a clip here.
I'm wondering if the center moved the ball there. I believe that's what it was.
It's got to be an illegal snap.
Yep.
So that'll negate as a quarterback there, he says, I just paid the price to get us those 6 yards, and you moved the ball.
Turn around and give it all away. Come on,
I just got tattooed. Now we got to give it back.
I barely remember my name.
All right, it's going to be 2nd down and 9 after they move the ball all the way back to the Armuchee 47. Armuchee goes slot to the right and to the left. 4 wide receiver set. Quarterback is going to be a little tunnel screen complete, and it's going to pick up about 4 yards. Who made the tackle there? Was that Farrah?
It was 52. Bowman. And 25, Maddox. Looked like Bowman got there first.
All right, it's going to be 3rd down and about 3 to go. They've got to get to our 44-yard line for a first down.
Number 12's been running the ball hard. That's where I'd be looking.
Yeah, on short yardage here for sure. He's the one flanked right on the left side of the quarterback. And nope, they're going to go with a little quick hitch. It's intercepted.
Jumped him.
Toby Maddox jumped the route. And where's that, James?
Nope, that's Maddox.
That's Maddox, and he goes out of bounds around the Armuchee 20-yard line. And Toby Maddox, that's what you want those corner. Is he from the cornerback, or was he like a strong safety?
No, I think he's a corner. I was trying to see what was happening with the quarterback for Armuchee over there. He immediately went to the sideline with his helmet off. I don't know if he got hit. He looked like he definitely had something going on there, but again, Toby Maddox this time jumps the route and does make the interception. That's twice he's had his hands on the ball. This time picks it.
We just talked just 5 minutes ago, talked about how he has a nose for the football, and that is what we're talking about. And he jumps the little hitch route and almost took it for a pick 6. Tryon's in business, though. We're leading 14-0, 3:52 left in the opening quarter. Tryon comes out 4 wide, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Everybody looks to the sideline, getting the call from the coach. DePaulier puts Rob Brown on his left side. And this is going to be a quarterback run by DePaulier. He's trying to get to the corner on the left side. Got to about the 30-yard line, picked up about 4 or 5 yards.
I think he may have picked up more than that. See where they spot him.
They're going to give him about 6.
Yeah, it's going to be about 6. He made a good effort there at the end. I thought he was going down. He stayed on his feet and picked up a fell forward for another yard or 2.
He must have dove or something there at the end. Picked up 1 or 2 yards I didn't think he got. 2nd down and 4. Trips right. We move Ben Allen out from the slot to the inside. This is going to be a handoff to Brown. He wants to go around the left end. He's got it. Got a first down and more. With the Harvey's South End Auto first down, Rob Brown picks up about 7 or 8 and moves Tryon down to around the, looks like the 16-yard line.
It's that little belly read play there out of the shotgun to Brown, and that time number 16, Willingham, got a good block out there on the perimeter to help pick up the first down.
All right, just under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Tryon moving it 1st and 10 on the Armuchee 16-yard line. We're leading 14-0. Rob Brown's got it. He's to the right side. He's going to go in for the touchdown. Farrah with a block and Brown with a run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Again, those receivers out there blocking on the edge is the key. They gave it to Rob. He got a full head of steam running to this edge over here, and I tell you what, Fair did a really good job of walling off that defender and just let Rob walk right in for the touchdown. Great block.
Well, Rob Brown is having himself a night, Burke.
Sure
5-yard touchdown run, a 57-yard touchdown run, and that one was from 16 yards out. His third touchdown run, and we're only in the first quarter. All right, Ramirez to attempt the extra point. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 2:46 left to go in the opening quarter, Bulldogs take a 21-0 lead. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Friday Night Football here on WZQZ and Sky 21 Television.
When it comes to quality equipment that will last the test of time, Bush Hog stands out. This company has delivered American-made quality and value for over 65 years. Their full line of products include rotary cutters and crop shredders, landscaping and tillage equipment, hay tools and boom mowers, construction equipment, and zero-turn and finishing mowers. When it comes to legendary durability, Bush Hog stands out with many units still delivering performance after 20 or more years in the field. So, if you're looking for an investment and not an expense, Bush Hog will deliver dependability, performance, and value. Built tough in Selma, Alabama, and sold locally by Lothridge Equipment in Lafayette, Bush Hog has been serving American farmers and ranchers since 1951. Visit your local Bush Hog dealer in Lafayette. Lothridge Equipment, your hometown agricultural equipment dealer serving the Northwest Georgia region for almost 60 years. Lothridge Equipment, located at 514 South Main Street in Lafayette. Call 706-638-1461.
All right, a choke slam from the Tryon special teams. There is number 5. That's Jared Quinn, slams the ball carrier down at the 25-yard line.
Number 88, Daniel, the freshman, he got him a little bit too. Looked like he about picked up a cross-body block. I'm sure his dad's grinning.
Armuchee's going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Tryon just exploding on offense. That score was set up by a big interception by Toby Maddox on the last drive, and the Bulldogs have a 21-0 lead here late in the first quarter. 2:38 left to go in the first quarter. Armuchee out of the shotgun, and they're going to hand off inside to number 7, and he fights for tough yardage, gets across the 30 up to the 31. That'll be a pickup of about 4. It'll bring up 2nd and 6.
Number 7 ran the ball hard, but he took a pop. Like you said, Gwynn came in there late, and Brody Brown got a shot too. We talked about number 7, Bassey, the senior, looked like a good athlete. He picked up about 4 on that one, but I tell you what, he took a shot.
Burke, we said Armuchee's moving the ball. They're making some key mistakes. That first drive, they had a big fumble where they lost yardage. Last drive with the interception. This is a toss sweep out to number 7, Bussey, and he picks up a first down. And Burke, that was another play where if one man doesn't make the tackle there, he's gone.
Yeah, that's just a little toss sweep that time out of the shotgun. Bassey got it on the edge. Like you say, there was one tackle away from maybe busting for big yardage, but he does pick up the first down. Armuchee, like you say, the fumble and the interception really shot themselves in the foot. They were moving the ball effectively.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 39. They turn around, hand it to that's not Bussey, that's another one. And he picks up 7 or 8 yards. These guys they're getting a lot of yards on the ground against us. We're kind of doing the bend but don't break.
Seagraves, number 6. He's a sophomore. Good-looking athlete right there, too. They're finding some running room there in between the tackles.
Yeah,
like you said, they like to spread you out a lot like Tryon has so far this year, trying to get everybody spread out and create some running lanes. And
the offenses almost look identical. Their quarter,
they really do.
They probably throw the ball a little bit more than we do, but
full house.
Yep. All right, pump fake. They want to go deep here. They go downfield. This time it's not open. Pretty good coverage over there by Cordell.
That was a slow developing play that time, and the receiver didn't get a very good break on his route. Cordell, like you said, didn't do too bad of a job either, but timing was off on that one for sure. But, that's that right there. That's what I don't understand. It's third, and it's manageable down there, and they try to chunk it deep. I would just try to get some first downs and score.
Now you put a lot of pressure on your offense on this down here, and they get hit short. You're exactly right, Burke.
I just don't understand it. They were being successful. and then they try to go out and up.
I
don't understand.
So that's going to bring up 4th down and a long one. Looks like they've got to get up to the 49 for a first down, and the ball's at the 48. And Armuchee's going to go for it with Tryon leading 21-0. This is probably going to be the final play of the first quarter.
Oh, they moved. They tried to draw us, and they moved.
If they would have stayed, we were in the process of jumping, but the was that the center or the right guard?
I think it was the right guard.
So,
man, that's going to make the coach upset.
Oh, yeah.
He had us dead to rights, and they moved. Now they're going to have to punt it.
Yeah, 4th and 1.
But, again, I hate to beat the dead horse, but they were being successful, and then they just try to basically hit a chunk play over the top. I would try to build a little momentum there, but, they make the big bucks.
Yeah. Well, let's see if they get the punt off here. Yep, they are. It's going to be the final play as the buzzer sounds. This is a high spiral. It's going to bounce. This time it takes it on Armuchee bounce. It goes all the way inside the 20, going to roll dead at the 16-yard line. So when we start the second quarter, the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Tryon leading 21-0 at the end of one here in Tryon. You're listening to Friday Night Football here on WZQZ and Sky 21 Television.
Come on out to Southern Living Farm and Garden for all your pet needs. We have a large selection of high-quality pet food at an affordable price. We also have a large selection of chicken, pig, cow, goat, and horse feeds. Just in, fresh loads of alfalfa hay, South Georgia Bermuda hay, and wheat and pine straw. We'll load your feed and hay for you, so come on out to Southern Living Farm and Garden in Tryon, just north of the Mountain View intersection. Everyone at the Crushed Tomato in Summerville wants to wish the Chattooga Indians and the Tryon Bulldogs much success in tonight's game. The Crushed Tomato offers the finest brick oven pizza and other tasty entrees. On your next visit to the Crushed Tomato, save some room for a hand-dipped Mayfield ice cream. The Crushed Tomato, located at 205 Montgomery Street in Summerville, open Tuesday through Saturday. Call ahead for carry-out at 706-859-0000. That's 706-859-0000. The Crushed Tomato in Summerville, proud sponsors of the Tryon Bulldogs and the Chattooga Indians.
All right, welcome back as we start the second quarter here. Tryon's going to go deep, and we've got a man open, number 16. That's complete to number 16, Nathan Willingham, and it's all the way down to the 25-yard line, one-on-one coverage. And
that was sophomore quarterback Caden Watson that time, too.
Oh, that wasn't
that was a lefty. That's what drew my attention.
Well, boy, he dropped a dime right there. Very impressive pass from
Caden Watson, the sophomore. If you've seen the JV play any, he's not a big kid, but he can throw the ball around. And right there, he dropped a dime to Willingham. Just like you said.
Boy, he just hit Willingham right in stride. And Willingham
he's staying in the game.
Willingham made a nice catch there. So a change at quarterback. Watson takes the snap, going to hand it off to Rob Brown, and Brown finds running room right over the center. He gets down to the 20-yard line, and that's a pickup of about 5. It'll bring up second down and 5.
Good hard run by Brown that time in the interior of that defense. Picks up about 5. Now Watson checks out. He runs 2 plays. Looks like they're just trying to give him some love. Now DePaulier checks back in.
Well, Burke, if he'll drop a pass in there like that, I want to see him some more.
I'm with you.
All right, DePaulier back in at quarterback. And we flop our 2 tight ends and H-back from the left side over to the right side. And DePaulier's going to take it off on a run here around right end, cuts it up inside. And
I don't know if they'll catch him.
Oh, did they bring it?
He's in. Touchdown.
A 20-yard touchdown run by Connor DePaulier. And the Bulldogs tack on 6 more.
We talked about they bring in Watson, the sophomore. He throws a long, deep pass to Willingham. And then DePaulier checks in, and he runs in for a touchdown. So quarterback play very good on that drive by both guys.
That's a United Community Bank touchdown. Bank with the bank that service built, United Community Bank. Ramirez in to attempt the extra point to try to make it 28-0. Kick is up. Did this one get through the right upright? It did. Barely, I think. But he gives the Bulldogs a 28-0 lead with 10:52 remaining here in the second quarter. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Friday Night Football here on WZQZ and Sky 21 Television.
every day, and they count on their team. That's why Mohawk supports our local high school athletics. Each player, coach, staff member, band member, and cheerleader are important to success. Mohawk Industries wants to wish the Tryon Bulldogs and the Chattooga Indians a great season. If you want to find out more about becoming a team member at Mohawk Industries, visit careers at mohawkind.com. Good luck to the Tryon Bulldogs and the Chattooga Indians from Mohawk Industries.
Well, Burke, why can't every Friday night be like this? Bulldogs have a 28-0 lead. We're only a minute into the second quarter here as Connor DePaulier scores on a 20-yard touchdown run. Rob Brown had 3 first-quarter touchdowns. So it's been a big night for the Tryon offense and the Tryon defense as well.
We may see some shiny britches early.
Yeah. All right, Ramirez in to kick it off for the Bulldogs. It's a high, short kick, going to be taken at the 20. And the return man catches it. He's dancing around and gets planted at about the 28-yard line.
He has 25. Maddox, boy, brought the lumber.
Yeah.
Again, Maddox, most everybody knows, is one of those freshmen that sees a lot of playing time.
The fabulous freshman.
They've got a great freshman class. They've got a real strong 8th grade class coming up. Just got athletes all over the place, and he's one of them.
Everybody just hang on and be patient. There's I see you see everything in an upward trend for this Bulldog program over the next few years. A lot of good players out on the field. They're just young right now. All right, Armuchee going to try to quarterback keeper around the left end. He's got about 4 or 5 yards as he runs out of bounds over on the Armuchee sideline. It'll bring up second down at about 5 or 6.
Just a little quarterback keep to the far side. Maddox runs him out of bounds, but not until he picks up about 4. We'll call it 5. Judging by the yardstick, it's more like 4. But
yeah, call it second down and 6. 10:39 left to go in the second quarter. Bulldogs 28-0 over Armuchee here on homecoming night at Sam R. McCain Stadium. Flags come in. Somebody jumped off sides.
Procedure. Man, Armuchee just can't get out of their own way.
Burke, Armuchee, I don't think they're as bad as you kind of think that, but they make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah,
they've got,
like you said, they've got some players.
Yeah.
They just can't seem to get out of their own way.
Yeah, they're just not playing.
They keep going backwards right when you think they're picking up a little momentum.
Yeah. Armuchee's just not playing disciplined football at the moment, but they've definitely moved the ball on us tonight, but just have made some critical errors. And like Burke said, some penalties. On that last drive, they had a procedure penalty on 4th and 1. They tried to try a little reverse here. Number 10, he's got the first down and more, and we're going to tackle him right at the 50-yard line.
Again, that's another good-looking little athlete right there, number 10, Parker, a junior. Another kid that looked pretty good with the ball in his hands. That little reverse that time caught Tryon napping number 9, James. I think he saw it, but he got walled off. It looked like maybe by the quarterback. I think the quarterback threw a block.
All right, well, 1st and 10, Armuchee. Ball just on the Tryon side of the 50-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Indians. They go trips right. Players over here trying to get lined up. And I think the tailback jumped a little bit early. That's going to be a legal procedure or a legal shift.
Delay of game. Didn't get lined up in time.
Yeah, there are 2 receivers out here in the trips formation.
It looked like one of them didn't have a wristband. He was trying to share with the other guy. It's kind of.
And Burke, that's what we were just talking about Armuchee. I mean, it's just
every time you see something positive, they do something crazy right behind it.
They just shoot themselves in the foot. I don't think they're really. A bad football team is just making those mistakes is part of being a bad football team, but.
It's not like the coverage are completely bare.
Right, it's not like they don't have any players out there. They've got players. All right, trips right. Quarterback out of the shotgun. Got a back right beside him. He rolls to his right. Wants to throw, and it's almost picked off. Great coverage down there by Brody Brown, and he broke it up around the 35. I thought he was going to step in front of it, intercept it.
Yeah, me too. Good ball skills that time by Brown. I thought number 10 had a chance to go up and make a play, and Brody broke late right there at the end and got a paw on it.
Brody's one of those kids, Burke, that he's kind of like Maddox. He's got really good ball skills while the ball's in the air, and that's you can run a 4.3 and not have ball skills.
Right.
Some kids have it and some kids don't. He does.
Again, he's one of those sophomores. He's starting this year for the first time, and he's only going to get better with time too.
All right, this is a toss to the left side on 2nd and 15. They got back close to the original line of scrimmage. Pickup of about 4. It'll bring up 3rd down and 11.
Little toss to Seagrave, sophomore running back that time. Picks up a few, but they're so far behind the yardsticks now it's 3rd and 11.
Burke, you look at Armuchee, they've got a small roster. They've got 8 seniors, 6 juniors, 7 sophomores, 13 freshmen. So,
yeah, that is small.
Yeah. Quarterback out of the shotgun. Slow snap. Wants to go down the middle of the field, in and out of the receiver's hands. Threw it a little bit behind him, but the ball probably should have been caught right at the 1st down marker.
Yeah, that would have been close.
Yeah.
So it's going to convert there. Not a bad throw by the quarterback.
No.
It wasn't perfect, but you say it was catchable. It was number 23, House, the junior, unable to come up with the catch.
Clock stops on the incompletion. 9:12 left to go until halftime. Bulldogs lead 28-0. Burke, you kind of surprised that why not go for it here?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe watch for the fake.
All right, they go 3 wide to the right, 1 to the left. They're going to kick it almost blocked by KP Park. And Brown calls for the fair catch at the 25 and makes it. Burke, I love to see that.
Yes, catch the ball.
Guy making a fair catch, that just saves so much yardage.
Be confident.
And he's caught it right there with 3 or 4 defenders standing around him.
That's, this is the first year he's been back there returning punts. He's, like I said earlier, he's only going to get better. His confidence will come, and I'm sure early in the year, I know they were saying, hey, look, we're not going to take risk. If you feel uncomfortable, just let it go.
Yeah.
I think we'll see as the year goes on and on, you'll see him do that more and more, I think. Fielding the ball, that is.
And Armuchee, their punter, he doesn't kick it real long, but he kicks it extremely high. And I think sometimes in high school football, the punters are just not developed enough for those return men. They can't – they're low line drive punts. But Brown –
Watson back in at quarterback.
Brown has shown when they kick it high, he can catch it. All right, Watson in at quarterback. Like Burke said, he's the one that just dropped a dime on Armuchee on the last possession. This is a handoff to Brown around right end. Penalty flag comes down.
Thrown right where
Cole Cavan
was.
Yep. Called a hold on him.
Cole's so big, I think he just kind of fell on him. He's like, come on, man.
Well, if you draw up what a tight end or a defensive end looks like, number 7 is what they look like.
Yeah.
Cavan, he's a junior in his first year here at Tryon.
Big, strong kid. I think he just kind of got a little too rough that time. Yeah. Drew the flag. So, like I say, his size, just his size alone, probably hurt him a little bit there.
All right, so that's going to back it way up. 1st and 23. That'll negate about a 5 or 6 yards for Rob Brown. 8:56 left to go until halftime. Bulldogs lead 28-0. Caden Watson takes the snap, rolls to his left, and he's got Cavan wide open. Cavan to the 20. Cavan breaks the tackle and then stumbles out of bounds up around the 29 and gets back to the original line of scrimmage plus about 5 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 5. Boy, Burke
trying to let Cole make up for his mistake there.
Man, this Watson kid is looking good, isn't he?
Rolling to his left. He's left-handed.
He's probably not he's not as big and maybe as physical as Connor, but man, he has got an arm on him.
Yeah, he's one of those baseball players they talked into playing football, I think.
2nd down and 5. Takes a snap, throw over here to number 16, Nathan Willingham. It's complete, and he gets up to the 36-yard line.
Close. I think they're going to move the chains.
Burke, we've targeted Willingham a couple times here, and nothing against him, but where's number 3? I want to say number 3 get the ball.
I'm with you. They've Nathan has really come on the last 2 or 3 games. Number 16, Willingham, the sophomore. He's kind of long and lanky.
He's a
but
sophomore.
Very athletic. He's a sophomore.
They got Wilbanks at the H-back on the left side, and Here's another throw by Watson. He underthrows this one.
Oh.
Nathan Willingham almost breaks a break on the ball, makes a great catch, but that one was severely underthrown. Luckily, it wasn't intercepted. 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, I think that one got away from him a little bit. Tried to go down the sideline to Willingham. He had a chance to go back and make a play. That was a tough play. The defender right there, too. Just like you said, underthrown a little bit by Watson. Just unable to make the catch. I think maybe trying to see what kind of plays they can work on here.
Yeah, I mean,
this 28-point lead.
This is the best kind of practice you can get. And Watson's going to hand it off to Brown. Brown breaks into the open, and one man makes a touchdown-saving tackle at the
pile
45.
Of bodies down here. KP along with 15, Allen. They had 2 Armuchee guys in a wad down here.
That's a Reese Tire first, that's a Harvey's South End Auto first down. Call 857-AUTO or visit them on the web at harveysauto.com. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at their own 46-yard line. Watson takes a snap, rolls to his left, wants to throw, going to throw it downfield, and this one not even close, trying to hit Brody Brown.
Coach Patrick said, "You're okay. You missed it. We know it. You know it. It's okay. It's okay. Go to the next play." You kind of get the feeling that they know that if they just feed Rob Brown, we could probably
he could
just
maul
just up and down the field. But like you say,
they need to do this.
Yeah, they're trying to search the playbook a little bit.
Because when you play Mount Zion and especially Gordon Lee, they're not going to let you do that.
Right. They're trying to dig in that playbook and see what we can come up with here.
2nd down and 10 after the incompletion.
Look, Brody's like, there's nobody out here.
This is a handoff to Rob Brown. Brown's going to pick up about 3 or 4 yards. It'll bring up 3rd down and about 6 as he gets up to around the 48, maybe the 49.
Brody's like, hey, Coach Patrick, when I'm lined up and there's nobody on me, how about let's throw it to me?
Yeah. All right, 7-11 left to go until halftime. Bulldogs lead 28-0. They look back over to the sideline to get the call. And
timeout, Bulldogs.
Coach Patrick's going to burn a timeout here with 6:59 left to go until halftime. Tryon leads it 28-0. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Friday Night Football here on WZQZ and Sky 21 Television.
We know what you want in a chainsaw. You want legendary performance, you want industry-leading ergonomics, and you want precision cutting that gets the job done quickly and safely. That's why we want you to try a Husqvarna chainsaw. With air injection, low vibration handles, and powerful X-Torque engines, Husqvarna chainsaws are trusted by professionals around the world. If you want to take down a tree or clear a forest, you'll want a Husqvarna chainsaw. Visit North Georgia Equipment Sales in Summerville or Rock Spring, Georgia, or visit them on the web at nges.com.
Mohawk is
when you think
driven
of
to
what is
success.
most important in a bank, one of the first things that comes to mind is service. What better way to find good service than from hometown folks? At First National Bank in Somerville and Tryon, that's exactly what you'll find. Great service from good hometown folks. First National Bank has been providing quality banking services to individuals and businesses for decades, and they're here now to serve you. Find out more by visiting First National Bank in Somerville or Tryon, or visit them on the web at southeastfnb.com. Southeast First National Bank, member FDIC.
All right, welcome back. Watson rolls to his left, wants to throw it, and it's in and out of the hands of Brody. No, that was Farrah, wasn't it?
Farrah.
In and out of the hands of Farrah down here at the
good throw.
25. Yeah, kind of a tough catch to make, but still should have been caught by Farrah there. But he had to put a little effort into it.
I think it surprised him that the ball was where it was.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a tough throw, but it was there.
Well,
Again, not an easy catch to make.
Well, Burke, Watson and DePoyer, they bring you two different skill sets. It's nice to have a kid, sling it around like that, but if that's what has to be in the game plan. Two different types of quarterbacks. DePoyer in to punt it away here, takes the snap, and good night. Alive, boomed one. And
he didn't fair catch it.
He didn't. And the return man breaks into the open.
It's at number 10.
Up to the 27, almost outkicked his coverage.
Parker, the junior, I told you, he looks good with the ball in his hand. That time he was fearless and didn't call for the fair catch, and it almost paid off. I thought he was going to shake that one last tackler there, and we were going to be in trouble.
Well, DePoyer, when he hits it right, boy, it goes. That was a high spiral. That's
like you say, he kind of outkicked his coverage.
Yeah. All right, 6:40 left to go here in the second quarter. Bulldogs lead 28-0. That was our first punt of the evening, I think. Trying to kind of do some, like Burke said, I think we're doing a little bit of experimenting on offense. Armuchee comes out, trips to the left, and they're going to toss it to that side to number 6, and we're going to stand him up. Oh, well, he squirted out of the pile there at the last second out of some arm tackles.
We hit him hard. We just didn't wrap up.
Turned a 2 or 3 yard gain into about looks like a 6 yard gain.
Number 6 that time, Seagraves. That's a good-looking sophomore. Kept his feet. I think it was the young freshman, 56. That's Stoker. He hit him hard, but he didn't wrap up. He kept his feet. Picks up about 6.
Yeah, almost 7. We'll call it a short 4. Second down and a short 4. 6:03 left to go until halftime. Bulldogs leading 28-0. And this is another handoff to number 6. He finds a hole, and he's got 8 or 10 yards, and that's good enough for an Armuchee first down up to the 45-yard line.
Again, that was number 6, the sophomore. Some jump cuts there, Ben.
Yeah.
He's another one of those athletes that looks pretty good. That time Lincoln Farrah was able to trip him up by the shoestrings. Otherwise, he may still be running.
Well, let's see. Armuchee, every time they've done this, they'll follow it up with some penalties or something crazy. Let's see what happens. They go slot to the left. Quarterback's going to hand it off to number 8 again.
We got 6. Him covered. If we can just
and we got him strung out.
Good job, Brody.
Brody Brown makes a great tackle. He's going to lose about a yard. It'll be second down and 11. Nice play.
We strung him out to the edge good. I was just hoping, it's one of those deals you're out there by yourself. You kind of got to make that tackle. It's exactly what Brody did. Got around to the waist and brought him down right at the yard marker. It's going to be second and 10.
Second and 10, Armuchee at the 45-yard line. He might have lost 2 inches. They gave him forward progress at the 45, so quarterback out of the shotgun, looks to his left, now goes to the right, a little tunnel screen, and he almost got his receiver killed in there. He dropped the pass. If he would have caught it, Lucas Stoker would have knocked him into tomorrow.
Yeah, they were trying to look the defense off, and he looked to the other side and then quickly just turned and threw to the near side. And like you say, like to let his man into no man's world, no man's land.
If you're going to throw a tunnel screen, it's got to be quick, and that look to the left side
gave him time to react.
Yeah. All right, incomplete pass, third down and 10 for Armuchee at their own 45-yard line. They go slot to the left, one man to the right side. And quarterback's going to look downfield, pump fakes. Now he's just going to take it off and run. He's across the 50, and we're going to tackle him right at the first down marker. I think he's going to have it from where the line judge marks the ball.
Yeah, it's forward progress. He pump faked, and then there was just a big void there in the middle of the defense. 56, Stoker ends up tackling, but not till he picks up the first down.
4:37, 4:36 left to go until halftime. Bulldogs leading 28-0. Armuchee, this might be arguably their best drive of the evening so far. Burke, I just got a whiff of something. This smells good, like some funnel cakes or something.
Yeah, I'm with you. I smell that too.
All right, quarterback goes through with a little quick inside kind of post pattern over there on the far side. It's complete for about an 8 or 9 yard gain, just shy of the first down marker.
Those little quick slants. Bulldogs were blitzing. It looked like they're from the inside linebacker. That's exactly where they threw it. In the void right there. It's going to bring up second and about a yard. Looks like defense is going to take a timeout.
All right, Tryon takes their second timeout of the half. Armuchee will have it 2nd and 1 at the Tryon 36-yard line when we come back. Bulldogs lead 28-0 with 3:59 left to go until halftime. We're back right after this. You're listening to Friday Night Football on WZQZ and Sky 21 Television.
Georgia for many years and knows how important it is for our young people to learn life lessons on and off the field. That's why Senator Jeff Mullis is proud to support the Tryon Bulldogs and the Chattooga Indians. Senator Mullis wants to wish all of the players, coaches, staff, band members, and cheerleaders a great season. Good luck to the Tryon Bulldogs and Chattooga Indians from State Senator Jeff Mullis.
All right, everybody, welcome back to a beautiful Friday night and homecoming festivities here at Sam R. McCain Stadium. During the halftime, we'll turn the microphone up and let you guys listen to the halftime festivities, homecoming festivities. We'll announce who's the homecoming queen, first and second runner-up. A big night for those ladies. Burke, I know that we saw in some of the copy they gave us before the game that I think 2 girls that were on the homecoming court are in quarantine. I hope those weren't seniors.
Sophomores.
Well, at least if it's going to be somebody, let it be some of the young ones. They'll have some more to go to. They hand off to their big number 12 here, their short yardage back, and he picks up, needed 1, got about 6 or 7. That'll be a first down for Armuchee.
Yeah, big number 12 come rumbling, bumbling up in there, picks up the first down. Again, this Armuchee stringing together a pretty good little set of plays here. Well, now the referee's calling for an official timeout. They're trying to get the chain set. I think something happened over there on the sideline. He's like, no, get back on the field.
I was about to say him.
They're like, we want water. He's like, no, sir, get back out there. We just got to get the chain set.
All right, Armuchee. This is definitely Armuchee's best drive of the night so far. They've got it 1st and 10 at the Tryon 31-yard line. Clock running, 3:40, 3:39 left to go until halftime. Tryon leads 28-0. Trips to the left side. Low snap, as it has been all night. They give it to number 12, that big physical back again, and we drive him back, gang tackle him. He got forward progress for about 2 or 3 yards to the 28.
He didn't like Ben Allen taking him to the ground like that. Ben, not a big guy, but he brought some effort into that tackle. He and Will Banks. That's the first time I've seen number 12 really get stopped cold in his tracks.
Yeah.
He wasn't too proud of it either. Clock continues to tick.
All right, 2nd down and 8 after the 2-yard pickup. Trips to the left. Low snap. They're going to toss it to that number 6 outside, and this time we stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 8. Burke on their shotgun snap. Every snap tonight is low. I mean, like their shoestrings low.
Yeah, that was that little toss sweep that time to number 6. They're kind of scat back. And Maddox played that one well as he came up and made the tackle. It's going to bring up 3rd and about 8. Clock continues to run, 2:25 to go.
3rd down and 8 from the 29-yard line. Armuchee comes out, trips right. Nobody split out wide to the left. And quarterback drops back, looks over here to the right side, wants to throw. Now he's going to take off and run. That was not a good decision, and he's going to get hammered at about the 29. So no gain on the play. That'll bring up 4th down and 8. And I'm sure Armuchee will go for it here with under 2 minutes to go until halftime.
Yeah, the defense covered his receivers up, and that time Francisco, the junior, number 68, makes the tackle for no gain. He's going to bring up 4th and 8. 1:45 to go here, down by 4 scores.
That's a good little gut check for the defense.
Yep.
Hadn't faced a lot of adversity so far in this game. You get a little bit here. 4th down and 8 for Armuchee from our 29-yard line. 1:29 left to go until the half. And they're going to throw it deep here on the post pattern over the middle, in and out of the receiver's hands. Yep. It looked like we were grabbing at him a little bit.
Cordell was right on his back. Now, I think he came around him. That's what probably going to draw the flag. He was in good position, but
yeah, not bad coverage, and not he probably one of those where he kind of hand checked him, like you said, and get called for it.
I think he tried to come over his shoulder and make a play on the ball. Probably if he just, instead of coming over his shoulder, just reaches around with his hand, swats the ball down. That they don't call that, but it's kind of ticky-tacky there.
I love the enthusiasm, Bert.
Tommy Woods letting them know about it.
Is that who that was?
That's who it is.
All right, 1st and 10 Armuchee at the Tryon 14 after the penalty. And they're going to throw this one into the end zone and almost picked off again. Was that Cordell that broke it up?
Again. He's like, I want to make up for it.
Yeah, he almost had him a pick right down there at the goal line over in the far corner. Clock stops with 1:19 to go in the half. 28-0 Tryon leading, but Armuchee trying to get on the scoreboard here for the first time tonight.
Armuchee putting it in the air. See if Tryon holds firm.
All right, trips right for Armuchee. And they fake the handoff. Quarterback rolls to his right, looking downfield. Can't find anybody yet. Now he's going to just try to run. And who was that? Was that Brody?
No, that's James.
Daniel James. Bryce James, excuse me. I should keep calling his dad's name.
Good tackle by James that time. He and Brody both built a lot alike, and they're single-digit numbers. It's
they look
easy to get them confused.
All right, 3rd down and 11 for the Armuchee from the Tryon 14-yard line. We're under 60 seconds remaining in the half now. 28-0, Tryon leads, 47, 46, 45 seconds. Quarterback checks his armband, looks over the defense. Here's the snap, looks to the left side, wants to throw it into the end zone. Got a man wide open, and it is complete to number 23.
That is House, the junior. Quarterback made a good throw there. He just dropped it right over his shoulder.
Yeah, perfect throw.
So Armuchee gets it done through the air. Breaks the
old war chant out there.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I've always liked that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a Florida State fan, but I like it. Certainly not an Armuchee fan. I grew up in the 90s.
Yes.
All right, this one
we do not forget.
It sneaks through the uprights, and that's going to be good. 28-7 is your score with 35.8 seconds remaining in the half. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Friday Night Football on WZQZ and Sky 21 Television.
That will last the test of time. Bush Hog stands out. This company has delivered American-made quality and value for over 65 years. Their full line of products include rotary cutters and crop shredders, landscaping and tillage equipment, hay tools and boom mowers, construction equipment, and zero-turn and finishing mowers. When it comes to legendary durability, Bush Hog stands out with many units still delivering performance after 20 or more years in the field. So if you're looking for an investment and not an expense, Bush Hog will deliver dependability, performance, and value. Built tough in Selma, Alabama, and sold locally by Lothridge Equipment in Lafayette, Bush Hog has been serving American farmers and ranchers since 1951. Visit your local Bush Hog dealer in Lafayette. Lothridge Equipment, your hometown agricultural equipment dealer serving the Northwest Georgia region for almost 60 years. Lothridge Equipment, located at 514 South Main Street in Lafayette. Call 706-638-1461.
All right, everybody, welcome back. 35 seconds remain in the first half. Armuchee gets on the board. They try an onside kick here, and it's going to be recovered by Tryon at the 39-yard line. Number 15, Ben Allen, makes the catch.
Again, that's kind of that new era onside kick there where they kind of kick it hard. I say onside kick. It's not kicking it deep, I guess.
Yeah.
It's kind of a in between a onside kick and a pooch.
Yeah.
It's not really either. It's like a line drive knuckleball type deal. Hoping maybe it'll hit somebody and bounce is what they hope.
If you're going to do that, I would do the where you lay the ball on the ground. You put that weird spin on it because that one's an easier ball to catch than that where you just got all the weird spin. 1st and 10, Bulldogs from their own 40-yard line, and the flags come down. Tryon has pretty much avoided the penalty so far tonight, but that time we get a procedure penalty. That has been a thorn in our side earlier in the season.
Again, some of these formations and alignments and motions, still trying to figure out some of that timing-wise, and I think that was the problem there. DePaulier snapped it before he got 2 steps. They blew the whistle.
All right, 1st and 15 after the procedure penalty, 28-7. They put Ben Allen in motion out of the slot from the left to the right side. This is going to be a pass over here to Brown. Complete. He's up to the 40, to the 50.
They may not
I don't know. One man's got the angle on him. 20, 10, 5, and
is he in?
He didn't knock the pylon down. I think they're going to mark him just shy.
Everybody's waiting.
That is
waiting for some help for the spot. They look like they're going to mark him out about the
3-yard line. Yeah, that is a Harvey South End Auto first down and a long one.
Just a little swing pass to Rob Brown out of the backfield. He picked up a big block out there by Willingham again.
Well, Burke, all the teams we've gone up against this year, we just haven't had the blocking up front to let Brown get loose. But you can see when he's got the blocking, he is an incredible athlete.
Yeah, he's explosive, no doubt.
All right, looks like we're taking a timeout. This is a Summerville McDonald's timeout. Try the new triple quarter pounder with cheese. It's fresh, hot, and juicy and amazing at your Summerville McDonald's. We're back in 30 seconds.
Out to Southern Living Farm and Garden for all your pet needs. We have a large selection of high-quality pet food at an affordable price. We also have a large selection of chicken, pig, cow, goat, and horse feeds. Just in, fresh loads of alfalfa hay, South Georgia Bermuda hay, and wheat and pine straw. We'll load your feed and hay for you, so come on out to Southern Living Farm and Garden in Tryon, just north of the Mountain View intersection.
All right, everybody, welcome back. 20.8 seconds remain in the first half here. Bulldogs leading 28-7, but Rob Brown almost took it to the house here just a second ago on a little swing pass to him. He took it all the way down to the 4-yard line. Tryon is out of timeouts now, only 20 seconds on the clock. So, Bert, do you have to stay in the air here? Or?
Nah, probably not.
Rolls,
give DePaulier a run pass option.
DePaulier's going to roll to the right. Looked like it was wide open. He got in. DePaulier goes in from 4 yards out, and just like that, they respond to Armuchee's touchdown. That makes it 34-7.
That long pass play to Rob Brown, we said those kind of plays are like a long handoff in this offense. He takes it almost to the house, all the way down to the 3, and that time they just take DePaulier out of the shotgun, roll him to the far side, and give him a couple of receivers to throw to or keep it, and he keeps it and takes it in for the touchdown.
Well, it took Tryon 19 seconds to respond to Armuchee's touchdown. And Ramirez,
did he get it through?
Yeah, he did. And Ramirez sends a missile through the uprights, and that's going to make it 35-7 with 14 seconds remaining here in the first half. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Friday Night Football right here on WZQZ and Sky 21 Television.
Everyone at the Crushed Tomato in Summerville wants to wish the Chattooga Indians and the Tryon Bulldogs much success in tonight's game. The Crushed Tomato offers the finest brick oven pizza and other tasty entrees. On your next visit to the Crushed Tomato, save some room for a hand-dipped Mayfield ice cream. The Crushed Tomato, located at 205 Montgomery Street in Summerville, open Tuesday through Saturday. Call ahead for carry-out at 706-859-0000. That's 706-859-0000. The Crushed Tomato in Summerville, proud sponsors of the Tryon Bulldogs and the Chattooga Indians.
Connor DePaulier with the United Community Bank touchdown. Discover better banking from the bank that's service-built at United Community Bank. 35-7 is your score after the 4-yard touchdown run by Connor DePaulier. And Armuchee's got 14 seconds and 3 timeouts to work with, 14.6 seconds to be exact. And Ramirez this is a high little pooch kick. And Armuchee calls for the fair catch at about the 37-yard line. Burke, today I was doing some work at home, and I was looking on the computer. I had a picture of me and my son when I coached his little peewee football team probably 5 or 6 years ago, and it had the scoreboard in the background. It was the old light bulb.
Right.
And it just – you look around, and it's kind of crazy. Like when me and you played to what they have now, these new LED scoreboards that are so nice. And you got the play clocks here in the end zones. I mean,
we were just talking about they have a screen down there now. I'm not sure if it's temporary for homecoming or if it's permanent, but again, they have a screen down there by the bathrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot different.
Super
the
nice.
New wind screens on the fencing.
A lot fancier than it was 30 years ago.
We had the end zone. That
that little hill on the side.
Yeah.
That's where everybody hung out before the games. All right, quarterback was wanting to throw. Now he's just kind of scampering around.
Wishing he'd have thrown.
Yeah, wish he'd gone out of bounds now.
Bradley Wilbanks just planted him.
Well, Armuchee's going to take a Summerville McDonald's timeout. Try the new Bacon Lovers Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Biscuit with triple the bacon at your Summerville McDonald's. Burke, have you tried that?
What's that?
The triple bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit.
No, I have not.
That sounds good. I love bacon. So
I have tried the triple quarter pounder now. We had those a couple of weeks back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a mouthful.
That's a lot of meat, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't need any French fries with that.
Well, we go by there. We get the crispy chicken biscuit all the time, and my daughter, she loves to get the caramel mocha iced coffee. She's already a diva, and
we
she's
know about that too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, Aubrey likes those. Now they've come out with the chicken McGriddle. I kind of like that. It's kind of like chicken and waffles all in one.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Hey, now I saw today on social media. You don't ever know whether to believe anything that the McRib is coming back.
Yeah,
is that right?
I hear that. I like McRib.
You know that it's not rib. I don't know what it is, but and it has a good sauce and it's good. So I always have to get the McRib when it comes out.
It's got a good bun, got onions on it. I mean, how can you not like it?
All right, this will be the final play of the first half. Armuchee is going to chunk it deep. Got a man, got to complete him. We drive him out of bounds. Lincoln Farrow makes a touchdown-saving tackle at the 40, and that's going to be the end of the first half. Your score, Tryon 35, Armuchee 7. Armuchee will get the ball to start the second half. We'll bring you the halftime festivities, the homecoming festivities, live here in just a couple minutes. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be back to sum up everything that happened in the first half and bring you homecoming. You're listening to Friday Night Football right here on WZQZ and Sky 21 Television.
You want in a chainsaw, you want legendary performance, you want industry-leading ergonomics, and you want precision cutting that gets the job done quickly and safely. That's why we want you to try a Husqvarna chainsaw. With air injection, low vibration handles, and powerful X-Torque engines, Husqvarna chainsaws are trusted by professionals around the world. If you want to take down a tree or clear a forest, you'll want a Husqvarna chainsaw. Visit North Georgia Equipment Sales in Summerville or Rock Spring, Georgia, or visit them on the web at nges.com.
Mohawk is driven to success every day, and they count on their team. That's why Mohawk supports our local high school athletics. Each player, coach, staff member, band member, and cheerleader are important to success. Mohawk Industries wants to wish the Tryon Bulldogs and the Chattooga Indians a great season. If you want to find out more about becoming a team member at Mohawk Industries, visit careers at mohawkind.com. Good luck to the Tryon Bulldogs and the Chattooga Indians from Mohawk Industries.
When you think of what is most important in a bank, one of the first things that comes to mind is service. What better way to find good service than from hometown folks? At First National Bank in Summerville and Tryon, that's exactly what you'll find. Great service from good hometown folks. First National Bank has been providing quality banking services to individuals and businesses for decades, and they're here now to serve you. Find out more by visiting First National Bank in Summerville or Tryon, or visit them on the web at southeastfnb.com. Southeast First National Bank. Member FDIC. State
When it comes to quality equipment that will last the test of time, Bush Hog stands out. This company has delivered American-made quality and value for over 65 years. Their full line of products include rotary cutters and crop shredders, landscaping and tillage equipment, hay tools and boom mowers, construction equipment, and zero-turn and finishing mowers. When it comes to legendary durability, Bush Hog stands out with many units still delivering performance after 20 or more years in the field. So, if you're looking for an investment and not an expense, Bush Hog will deliver dependability, performance, and value. Built tough in Selma, Alabama, and sold locally by Lothridge Equipment in Lafayette, Bush Hog has been serving American farmers and ranchers since 1951. Visit your local Bush Hog dealer in Lafayette. Lothridge Equipment, your hometown agricultural equipment dealer serving the Northwest Georgia region for almost 60 years. Lothridge Equipment, located at 514 South Main Street in Lafayette. Call 706-638-1461.
Come on out to Southern Living Farm and Garden for all your pet needs. We have a large selection of high-quality pet food at an affordable price. We also have a large selection of chicken, pig, cow, goat, and horse feeds. Just in, fresh loads of alfalfa hay, South Georgia Bermuda hay, and wheat and pine straw. We'll load your feed and hay for you, so come on out to Southern Living Farm and Garden in Tryon, just north of the Mountain View intersection. Everyone at the Crushed Tomato in Summerville wants to wish the Chattooga Indians and the Tryon Bulldogs much success in tonight's game. The Crushed Tomato offers the finest brick oven pizza and other tasty entrees. On your next visit to the Crushed Tomato, save some room for a hand-dipped Mayfield ice cream. The Crushed Tomato, located at 205 Montgomery Street in Summerville, open Tuesday through Saturday. Call ahead for carry-out at 706-859-0000. That's 706-859-0000. The Crushed Tomato in Summerville, proud sponsors of the Tryon Bulldogs and the Chattooga Indians.
All right, everybody, welcome back to halftime festivities here on homecoming night at Sam R. McCain Stadium. Our winners in the on the homecoming court, the second runner-up was Lindsay Caroline Thompson. First runner-up was Haven Savannah Evans, and your 2020 homecoming queen was Anna Summer Vaughn. Congratulations to those young ladies and their families. All right, your score at the half, Tryon 35, Armuchee 7. Burke's got all the stats and scores for you. I'll turn it over to Burke here.
All right, Benjamin, stat sheets pretty lopsided. We talked about Armuchee had a lot of success moving the ball, just not able to score a lot. But the stat sheet here tells a little different story. First downs, Tryon had 8 first downs. Armuchee had 11. So, but the thing is, Tryon was quick strike.
Yeah, big plays.
Tryon rushed the ball 11 times for 140 yards. Armuchee rushed it 25 times for 73. So big difference in yards per carry there.
Yep.
Passing, Tryon threw for 154 yards in the first half. Don't see that a lot.
Yeah, they had they had that one that watching through, and then the other one was that little swing pass to Brown. Those two big plays.
And then Armuchee threw it for 67. So Tryon was 5 of 8 through the air. No interceptions. Armuchee 5 of 13 with 1 interception. Total yards 294 for Tryon, 140 for Armuchee.
All right.
Tryon had 2 penalties for 15 yards. Armuchee 4 for 20. Rob Brown 8 rushes, 110 yards, nice average. 1 reception for 61, and Nathan Willingham 3 receptions for 75.
All right, Ramirez kicks it off. Armuchee wants to bring it over here to the near sideline, trying to get to the corner, and he pays for it. Gets gang tackled at the 31. Burke, you got any scores?
Yes, these are some of these. I was going to go back and check, but some of these were early second quarter scores. I showed you earlier, Bowden leads Mount Zion 21-6. That's the one everybody's kind of got their eyes on in the region. Bowden up pretty good, 21-6 in that one. Pepperell up on Model 14-0. So Model getting hammered a little bit early. Calhoun up 24-0 on Cass. Cartersville up big over Woodland 21-0, and Rome up big over Alexander 21-0.
Burke, I've got a feeling that the Tryon and Mount Zion are almost equal teams. That's about how we played Bowden in that first half, and then they opened it up on us in the second half.
I think you're right.
I think that'll be a good football game next week. All right, this is a little quick post, and it's complete. Cordell hit him hard after the completion, but they did make the catch, and it's good for about a 6-7 yard gain. It'll bring up 2nd and 3.
We're just playing so loose over there, Ben. They're just running those little slants. A lot of room to throw the ball.
Yep. You high school cornerbacks over there playing 6-7 yards off the ball. It's those little quick slants are there all day if you can execute.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're driving a black Nissan Sentra, parked at the
Once again, congratulations to Anna Summer Vaughn, who is the homecoming queen this year. They had a beautiful night for homecoming, not too cold.
Sure did.
Oh, Lord, Park just stood running back up and kind of super slammed it. Oh, he better watch it. He's got a little victory dance there.
I think he was trying to go WWE.
Put on the championship belt.
Yeah.
He got a little
discount double check. He kind of caught number 12 in midair.
Yeah.
They all just kind of held on to him. Then he got power slammed.
Yep.
In.
The Undertaker choke slam. 3rd down and 2 after the WWE move. Armuchee brings everybody in tight, and I don't think they're going to get it.
I don't think so either.
He didn't even get to the 40-yard line, I don't think. It's going to bring up 4th down and less than a yard to go.
If you are Armuchee, do you go in we're not punting mode?
I would.
I think I would.
They're just like us. They want to rep their offense as much as they can. The game's kind of out of hand for them, 35-7 here, but are they going to? They're going to measure this. I don't know about that.
If they measure it, he got a really good spot.
Yeah. They marked it at like the 40.5 yard. I didn't even think he got to the 40. So maybe this is
closer than we thought.
Yeah.
According to the spot, anyway.
Is that Eller out there?
Just short.
Who is that on the chains? That
That
one
is
of Terry Eller, and who's the other one?
That Big Adam Lee?
Is it?
Yeah, that's Big Leroy. How can you not miss that bucket?
Yeah. Boy, they are hard up for the chain gang, aren't they? There's 2 good ones right there. I was talking to one of the parents on the team, Logan Eller. He's got to be getting close to being recovered. And
yeah, I talked to Terry a little bit last week.
What's the scoop?
They're in no rush.
Yeah.
There's just so much on the line for him as an athlete going forward.
Yeah.
There's not as much on the line for the season.
Right. All right, they're going to go for it on 4th down here, and he got it, but just barely. He got forward progress.
Yeah.
I said Logan is he won a state championship last year, didn't he?
Yes.
Individual state championship.
I think so.
So he's big time into the wrestling program, and I can totally understand. It's not like we're in contention for the region championship here, so they want to get him healthy for wrestling because that's definitely his sport.
And like I say, as young as he is, just being a sophomore, you don't want to jeopardize his future.
Right. 1st down and 10 for Armuchee. Tryon leading 35-7. 9.5 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. And boy, James got right in the Armuchee quarterback's face and really pressured him. Got off a pass, and his receiver didn't help him out here. He should have caught it again.
Again, that's number 7. Good athlete. He just hadn't been able to catch the ball very much.
Passes.
Tell you what, big number 33, Brantley Wilbanks got tied up with big number 12.
Yeah.
The one that got power bombed earlier. I think they were cross body blocking each other out there. They both got up and got at each other's face. Thought we were going to have a tag team match.
This Armuchee quarterback, I like him. He's pretty good. He hadn't got a lot of help from his receivers tonight.
He throws the ball pretty well.
He's got a pretty good arm on him. Nice throw and catch there on a little quick slant to number 10. He gets up to the 48-yard line. It's going to be about 2 or 3 yards shy of the 1st down. It'll bring up 3rd down and about 4.
I tell you what, we were talking about the quarterback, number 1, DeSanto. He's just a sophomore.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's just a sophomore, so he's got a lot of room to grow.
Yeah,
throws a nice ball.
He does. That one there was a frozen rope out here on this little quick slant. Yeah, he's gonna. If he's just a sophomore, he's gonna be a good one for him. And he's not small like you'd think a sophomore would be. Got decent size on him to be that young. This is a little quick out, and it's complete right at the 1st down marker I think he's going to have it.
I think so. Again, just a little quick pitch and catch on that, all that cushion out there. Brody and Rob Brown gets him out of bounds. I think they're going to move the chains. First down.
Burke,
they're just a little quick passing us to death.
They've got I thought they had the old Armuchee helmets. They don't. They've got kind of a different A logo on there now.
It's all gray, where it used to be white. Same shape.
Yeah. Well, they had I remember it had the A with the circle around it.
Right.
It
used to be white, white on the blue helmet.
Yeah.
Now it's gray.
Is Armuchee going to take a timeout? No, it's a delay of game.
Delay?
Yeah, they were taking a long time. And Burke, here we go. Armuchee moving the ball well, and they're going to get a 5-yard penalty here for a delay.
I don't know. The coaches over on the sideline are not happy. They're complaining about the clock. Something to do with the clock. I mean, we have play clocks, but it's up to the official on the field to start and reset those.
Is it up here?
No, they trigger it from on the field.
Oh, they do?
They do.
All right, so it's 1st and 15 now. Armuchee at their own 47-yard line. 35-7, Tryon leads here early in the boy. Good. He's got a guy open by 20 yards, and he's going to go in for the touchdown. That's a 53-yard pass reception. How in the
somebody got lost in coverage, that's for sure.
Burke, I looked over there, and Cordell, the cornerback, was like he was playing bump coverage, like the safety was supposed to get that.
Him and Lincoln Farrah are talking over there now. Somebody wasn't on the same page, that's for sure.
I mean,
23 just ran. I mean, there was nobody within 15 or 20 yards of him. And he walks in for the touchdown.
He could have sat over there and done 5 cartwheels and then stood up to catch the ball. I mean, he was just wide open. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So your score 35-13 with 8:16 left to go here in the third quarter as Armuchee strikes on a 55-yard touchdown pass to House. That's his second of the night. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Friday Night Football right here on AM 1180 and 99.1 FM WZQZ and Sky 21 Television.
We know what you want in a chainsaw. You want legendary performance, you want industry-leading ergonomics, and you want precision cutting that gets the job done quickly and safely. That's why we want you to try a Husqvarna chainsaw. With air injection, low vibration handles, and powerful X-Torque engines, Husqvarna chainsaws are trusted by professionals around the world. If you want to take down a tree or clear a forest, you'll want a Husqvarna chainsaw. Visit North Georgia Equipment Sales in Summerville or Rock Spring, Georgia, or visit them on the web at nges.com.
All right, everybody, welcome back. 8:16 left to go here in the third quarter as Armuchee scores on a 53-yard touchdown pass. And this is an onside kick, and I think Armuchee recovered this one.
So.
Their other onside kicks have not been effective at all, but that one was.
Look, coach is on the field. He's like, I don't care. You can't come out here, Coach. Coach Patrick is livid.
What is he saying?
I don't know, but he is upset. He went charging out on the field. The referee threw a flag right at him. He's like, wait, you can't come out here. So now the Zebras are going to have a meeting here at midfield and try to sort out what's happening. The onside kick looked like it was recovered by Armuchee, but
illegal touching on Armuchee.
So now they're going to pick up the flag against Coach Patrick.
But Bertha, if I'm the Armuchee, I think it would to me it looked like a Trion player touched it first, though, didn't it? It was close.
Illegal touching. Must not have.
I definitely don't think the ball went 10 yards, but to me it looked like a Trion player kind of went into that 10-yard zone to touch the ball. I don't know.
Yeah, they're not happy about it, and I can understand. I guess that's one of those judgment calls. Did they touch it or did they not? I guess they determined that we did not.
All right, 1st and 10, Tryon after some fireworks there that we get good field position on the Armuchee side of the 50 on the 49. Tryon leading 35-14. This is a handoff to Rob Brown. And he gets tackled at the 48 for about a 1-yard gain. It feels like it's been 100 years since we've been on offense.
Yeah, that time there was a big collision between number 12 and Rob Brown. Rob gets about a yard. 12's been in a lot of collisions for Armuchee tonight.
It's going to be 2nd down and 8. Ball at the Armuchee 47. Again, Tryon leads 35-14 with 7:48 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. DePaulier is your quarterback. He turns around, hands the ball to Brown. Brown runs into a pile for left guard and drives forward to the 44-yard line. Pickup of about 4, so it'll bring up 3rd down and about 4 to go.
That was a pile of bodies, just like you said. He just put his head down and ran hard as he could into that pile. Gained a couple, but not many. Armuchee coming to life a little bit here, Ben.
Yeah.
Defense playing a little stingier too.
Yeah, they're trying to make a game of this thing. 35-14, clock running with 7 minutes and 8 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. Tryon hurries up to the line.
The play clock's down to 2, that's why.
Did they get it off?
Timeout, Armuchee.
Timeout on the field.
Well,
I think we rushed to the line of scrimmage and kind of caught Armuchee off guard, but we had to because the play clock had wound down so far.
All right, well, that's a Somerville McDonald's timeout. Try the new Bacon Lovers Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Biscuit with triple the bacon at your Somerville McDonald's. 35-14, Tryon leads. 6:56 left to go in the 3rd quarter. We're back in 30 seconds.
And the proud supporters
Is driven to success every day, and they count on their team. That's why Mohawk supports our local high school athletics. Each player, coach, staff member, band member, and cheerleader are important to success. Mohawk Industries wants to wish the Tryon Bulldogs and the Chattooga Indians a great season. If you want to find out more about becoming a team member at Mohawk Industries, visit careers at mohawkind.com. Good luck to the Tryon Bulldogs and the Chattooga Indians from Mohawk Industries.
All right, we are back. 6:56 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Armuchee trying to make a game of this thing. They just threw a 53-yard touchdown pass just a couple minutes ago. Trying to find House's first name. I've got his last name. J.J. House, a junior wideout. That's his 2nd touchdown reception of the night. He caught a 14-yarder back in the 2nd quarter just before halftime. Then a 53-yarder there where there was nobody. It was busted coverage. Nobody was even close to the receiver. And now they kicked an onside kick and recovered it, but they had an illegal touching penalty called. And now it's 3rd down and 5, a big 3rd down here for the Tryon offense.
Need this one.
DePaulier rolls to his left, wants to throw, and it's in and out of the hands of Nathan Willingham. Just a little bit high, but Willingham should have had it. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, you know, we do that a lot. Roll Connor to the left. He's a right-handed quarterback. That's a tough throw to turn and get your shoulders and hips turned. He makes a decent throw. It wasn't perfect, but like you said, you'd like to see Willingham come down with that one, but it goes incomplete. You got to think they're going to probably try to draw him off here.
Well, we line up in a bunch formation. Yeah, they're trying to draw him off. And Tryon's going to burn a timeout. That's a Somerville McDonald's timeout. Try the new triple quarter pounder with cheese. It's fresh, hot, and juicy and amazing at your Somerville McDonald's. 35-14, Tryon leads. 6:51 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Bulldogs have it 4th and 5 at the Armuchee 44 when we come back. You're listening to Friday Night Football here on WZQZ and Sky 21 Television.
When you think of what is most important in a bank, one of the first things that comes to mind is service. What better way to find good service than from hometown folks? At First National Bank in Somerville and Tryon, that's exactly what you'll find. Great service from good hometown folks. First National Bank has been providing quality banking services to individuals and businesses for decades, and they're here now to serve you. Find out more by visiting First National Bank in Somerville or Tryon, or visit them on the web at southeastfnb.com. Southeast First National Bank, member FDIC.
All right, welcome back. 6:51 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. 35-14 is your score with Tryon on top. We've got it 4th and 5 here on the Armuchee 44, and it looks like Tryon is going to punt.
Polyer's back deep to punt, it appears.
Probably not a bad decision.
Armuchee's not sending anybody back deep. At least not yet.
Trying well and control the game and make Armuchee try to drive the length of the field here. And here's the snap to Connor. Armuchee doesn't bring pressure. Connor,
nice punt.
Yeah, it's a nice punt. It's going to bounce nice. Well, that's a perfect punt. It's going to be blown dead at the 6-yard line. The ball hit and just kind of bit right there. Nice punt by Connor DePollier.
That's a weapon right there.
He's a great punter.
Like you say, trying to make Armuchee drive the length of the field. They've had some really explosive plays, but they made so many mistakes. That first drive though, Tryon made a huge mistake and blown the coverage and gave up a long touchdown pass. Let's see if Tryon can get those wrinkles ironed out here on the defensive side.
35-14, Tryon leads. 6:42 left to get in the third quarter. Armuchee has it 1st and 10 on their own 6-yard line. This is going to be a quick toss out to the far side, cuts it back inside, finds some running room. He's got 5 or 6 yards. Burka, one thing I've seen tonight that's a little concerning is Armuchee's really controlled the line of scrimmage, and I mean, if I had to take a guess, they probably averaged at least 4 or 5 yards a carry tonight.
Yeah, they in the first half they had 25 carries for 73, so that's about 3 yards a carry. But I think some of that is some of those negative plays at the quarterback position probably hurt those numbers a little bit.
2nd down and 5 at the 12-yard line. And this is quarterback keeper around the left end. And
nothing
we string that one out.
There's going to be a late cheap one.
Yep, we're going
to. Not sure who it was.
We threw him for a loss back there, but now they're going to get 15 yards and a first down.
I'm going to bail them out. Armuchee's made a lot of mistakes tonight. Now Tryon's starting to make a few.
Yep. Yeah, this half.
Had him strung out for no gain and then hit him late out of bounds. Personal foul.
Personal foul against the Bulldogs.
It'll be 15 yards and a first down.
Automatic first down.
Yeah, that's a bad penalty right there.
It is.
You would have had it 3rd and close to 10, 8 or 10 yards there.
Yep, those are things you can't do.
You play in the field position game, and you had it exactly where you wanted it. That was a bad penalty. 1st and 10, Armuchee after the as a result of the late hit out of bounds on the Bulldogs. 5:57 remaining here in the third quarter. 35-14, Tryon leads. Armuchee works out of the shotgun. Wants to throw to the left side over here.
He dropped it.
It's right in and out of his hands.
That's House, kid that's got 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah.
That one was right in his hands, a little curl route. Tried to turn upfield before he completed the catch.
Burke, maybe I'm thinking 2 or 3 years ago, I thought Armuchee was running the wing, and they've kind of made this transition to this little offense here. They've got they execute it pretty well.
Yeah, the quarterback's not doing a bad job at all.
Here's the snap. Quarterback wants to throw this little quick slant again, like I call it a tunnel screen. And it's complete, but not for a lot of yardage. Maybe a 3-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 7.
Yeah, a little quick hitter that time to number 10. That's Parker, a junior. He's another decent athlete out there on the edge. Now it's going to bring up 3rd and about 7.
And 3rd down and 7. 5:23, 5:22.
Got House over here on the near side with Blackwell over top of him. That's been his favorite target deep.
Riley Blackwell, he's a sophomore, isn't he, or is he?
Junior.
Yeah, junior. All right, they're gonna target him right here, and it's complete on the quick slant. It's going to be good enough for an Armuchee first down up to the 40-yard line.
I was talking about House out here, singled up with Blackwell, and that's what they done. They just run a little quick slant. Quarterback put it on him. He had made a sliding catch. It wasn't an easy catch. Blackwell didn't have bad position. He was just off the ball far enough where he was able to complete it.
All right, 1st and 10 for Armuchee. This time they kind of 2 H-backs, bunch formation, and they hand off about a 3 or 4 yard gain as they get up to the 43-yard line.
Just run right at us that time. Gains about 3. Like you say, with those dual H-backs. It's kind of, those guys are kind of what a fullback kind of used to be, just in a little bit different alignment.
Yeah.
They move them around a little bit, but they kind of use them the same way.
Right. All right, 4 wide receiver set, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. 1 back on the left side of the quarterback. Quarterback looks to the left side. Oh, nice play over there by Brody Brown. They tried to do one of those quick slants again, and Brown stepped in there and knocked it away. Great coverage by number 2.
Brody come in and made a late jump on the ball. I think everybody was a little bit holding their breath, hoping to make sure there wasn't a flag coming out, because both players did go for the ball at the last second.
To me, that was just a great defensive play. He came over his back at the perfect time and swatted it away. That's how you coach to do it. Quick slant is a tough play to defend, especially if you're lining up 6-7 yards off the receiver. But he stepped up. That was a little deeper post than what they've been running. Quarterback drops back, wants to go long here down the sideline, and Blackwell knocks it away.
He was step for step.
It went through his. I thought he was going to intercept it. Then I thought the Armuchee man, he almost caught it.
I know both guys had a chance to make a play. Like you said, Blackwell was in good position. Ball was underthrown just a little bit. And I think it did go right through Blackwell's arms and actually hit number 10, Parker. But I think Blackwell being where he was distracted him enough where he wasn't able to catch it.
All right, it's 4th down and about 7 to go on the 43-yard line. It looks like Armuchee's going to punt it away. We're going to send Brody Brown back deep to receive on about the 26 or 27-yard line.
We're covering up the receivers on the far side, though.
And here's the snap. Nope, they're going to kick it. It's a high kick. Brody Brown not going to fair catch this one.
Blackwell back up, son.
Yeah, it hit the Armuchee defender. Blackwell, for some reason, thought he needed to jump on it.
Yeah, Coach Patrick saying, son, we got to get away. So defense holds strong there.
Burke, if I was a head football coach, you would think when kids are 16, 17, 18 years old that they know all this stuff that we think is just common sense about stuff like that there to get away from the ball. But, if I was a head coach, I still think every year I would have a football one-on-one class in the summer or something when you can't be in pads and, like, what do we do in these situations? What are the things you can't do? Because these kids, a lot of times, they just make mistakes like that.
Fundamental mistakes.
Yeah. 1st and 10 at the 27. This is going to be a handoff to Rob Brown. Rob's pushing his lineman out of the way. Said, get out of my way.
Well, he was kind of holding on to him.
Yeah.
He's like, look, I'll let you help hold me up.
I've never seen that before.
You see a running back kind of put their hand on their back sometimes. Well, he had his hand on his back, and then
shoved him
the
forward.
guard started to go pulling away, and he was holding on to his jersey.
Yeah. All right, 7-yard pickup for Rob Brown. 2nd down and 3. Trying to get up to the 35-yard line. This is another handoff to Brown over to the right side. Brown into the open. He's got a 1st down and much more. He's to the 30, down to the 25. There won't catch him. He goes out of bounds. Rob Brown with a big night so far tonight. 3 touchdowns already, and he almost had another one there. That's going to be a Harvey's South End Auto 1st down. You can call Harvey's at 706-857-AUTO or visit them on the web at harveysautos.com.
Pulled Drennan that time out there on the edge. He gets a good block, and Rob gets down the sideline. Thought he was going to take it to the house. They bumped him out. Looks like they're going to put it at about the they said
the
26-yard line.
2:59 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Tryon leading 35-14. And people were moving around everywhere. Luckily, we didn't get a procedure penalty on that. DePaulier is still up. Penalty flags come down. That's probably going to be a hold or blocking the back or something.
Yeah, we were lucky that one didn't get blown dead early, I think.
That was just a weird-looking play.
Yeah, like you say, no, it didn't seem like we fully got set. They didn't throw a penalty on that, but they did call for the hold.
Coach Patrick is not happy.
I think Wilbanks is over there pleading. It may have been on him. I don't know. He was trying to plead his case. He's like, just drop it. They're not going to pick the flag up. Go back to the huddle.
All right, so it'll be 1st and 15. All All right, we go trips right. We work out of the pistol. We put Wilbanks out in the flats, and they're going to throw it up here for Willingham. Nice play by the Armuchee defender. He knocks it away down around the 5-yard line. DePollier put it where Willingham was going to have a shot at it, but just credit the Armuchee corner there. Nice play.
Yeah, he made a last-second swat. I thought Willingham may get in trouble for a little push-off there.
Yeah.
Tried to create some separation, and he did. But the defender did a good job hanging tough and coming back to the ball and swatting it down at the last second. But not a bad throw there by DePollier. He went trips to the far side and just kind of isolated Willingham over here by himself.
Second down and 15. We go slot to the right, one-man split to the left. That's Brody Brown to the left. This is going to be a little reverse. Back to Riley Blackwell, the speedster. He's to the 20. He's going to be tackled inside the 20 at the 18.
Be close to the first down.
Very close to the first down. I think he's going to be a yard shy, though. That's going to bring up third down and short. Nice little wrinkle there.
They give it to Wilbanks, and he hands it on the reverse to Blackwell. Like you said, he's one of those quick twitch guys. And he does pick up the first down.
Okay, so that is a Harvey South End Auto first down. Call them at 857-AUTO or visit them on the web at harveysautos.com. 2:05 left to go here in the third quarter. 35-14, Tryon leads. This is a handoff to Big Wilbanks, number 33, and he rumbles down around the 10-yard line, pickup of about 6 yards. It'll bring up second down at about 4 or 5.
Wilbanks gets a carry out of the backfield that time. Picks up about 6. Tryon, I'm sure, would love to hold on to the ball for a while here. Punch one in. They're not in a hurry.
No. 134, 133 left in the third quarter here. Bulldogs up 35-14. And we flop our H-back and the tight end from the right side to the left side. Connor DePollier takes off and wants to run to the left.
Picks up a big block by Wilbanks.
Yeah, nice block by Wilbanks. He got inside the 8-yard line. Only picked up 2 or 3 yards. It's going to bring up third down at about 3. But Burke, I saw the same thing you did. Big 33 threw a nice block out there.
A big bone-crushing block. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to spring him. There was another defender in the area that made the tackle.
We're going to call a timeout here.
It appears so.
All right, we'll take a Somerville McDonald's timeout. Try the new triple quarter pounder with cheese. It's fresh, hot, and juicy and amazing at your Somerville McDonald's. 58 seconds remain in the third quarter. Tryon leads at 35-14. We've got it 3rd and 3 at the Armuchee 9-yard line when we come back.
Important in a bank. One of the first things that comes to mind is service. What better way to find good service than from hometown folks? At First National Bank in Somerville and Tryon, that's exactly what you'll find. Great service from good hometown folks. First National Bank has been providing quality banking services to individuals and businesses for decades, and they're here now to serve you. Find out more by visiting First National Bank in Somerville or Tryon, or visit them on the web at southeastfnb.com. Southeast First National Bank. Member FDIC.
All right, welcome back. A big third down here for the Tryon offense. 3rd and 3 from the Armuchee 9-yard line. 58 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Tryon leads 35-14. We just lit it up here in the first half, especially that first quarter. But Armuchee hit a big pass play just a few minutes ago, a 53-yard pass. At the right around the 5-minute. No, that was the 8-minute mark. Tryon's had a long, time-consuming drive. Bad snap there. DePollier did well just to get the handoff to Wilbanks. And I think we picked up a yard. We needed 3.
Well, that's tough. When it's that low, like you say, I was afraid that one going up on the ground.
Tryon's going to go for it on 4th, and we'll call it a long one here. Here's the snap to DePollier. We give it to Wilbanks again, and he got hit behind the line, but he fought for it. I think he got it. But this is going to be, they marking him at the 6. Looks like the first down marker's on about the 6.5-yard line.
Armuchee's trying to talk him into it, but I think he's going to pick up the first down.
Yeah, that's a
what? Nope. Calling him short.
The first down marker's on the 6.5-yard line. and the ball looks like it's on the 6.
Apparently, looks are deceiving.
They didn't even measure.
No, they sure did not. I thought Armuchee sure did look confident.
Okay. Well, Tryon turns it over on downs at the 6-yard line. Burke, that score that Mount Zion beat Armuchee by is looking about the exact same score we have.
Yeah.
Give Armuchee.
It's really hard for me to imagine Southeast beating this team.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Armuchee's looked way better than I remember Southeast did. This is big number 12, rumbling and bubbling.
Goodness. Who was that, Maddox? Yeah.
If he didn't make the tackle, Blackwell was going to have to take him on up there around the 20, and that would not have been a good matchup.
No, 190-pounder probably, number 12, rumbling straight ahead at Riley Blackwell, who weighs about 140 pounds.
Well, they picked up about 8 yards there, and that is going to be the end of the third quarter. Armuchee will have it 2nd and 2 at the around the looks like the 16-yard line. 35-14 is your score. Tryon on top. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this. You're listening to Friday Night Football right here on AM 1180 and 99.1 FM, WZQZ and Sky 21 Television.
State Senator Jeff Mullis has represented the citizens of Northwest Georgia for many years and knows how important it is for our young people to learn life lessons on and off the field. That's why Senator Jeff Mullis is proud to support the Tryon Bulldogs and the Chattooga Indians. Senator Mullis wants to wish all of the players, coaches, staff, band members, and cheerleaders a great season. Good luck to the Tryon Bulldogs and Chattooga Indians from State Senator Jeff Mullis.
When it comes to quality equipment that will last the test of time, Bush Hog stands out. This company has delivered American-made quality and value for over 65 years. Their full line of products include rotary cutters and crop shredders, landscaping and tillage equipment, hay tools and boom mowers, construction equipment, and zero-turn and finishing mowers. When it comes to legendary durability, Bush Hog stands out with many units still delivering performance after 20 or more years in the field. So, if you're looking for an investment and not an expense, Bush Hog will deliver dependability, performance, and value. Built tough in Selma, Alabama, and sold locally by Lothridge Equipment in Lafayette, Bush Hog has been serving American farmers and ranchers since 1951. Visit your local Bush Hog dealer in Lafayette. Lothridge Equipment, your hometown agricultural equipment dealer serving the Northwest Georgia region for almost 60 years. Lothridge Equipment, located at 514 South Main Street in Lafayette. Call 706-638-1461.
All right, welcome back as we start the fourth quarter here. Bulldogs leading 35-14. Armuchee's got it 2nd and 2 at their own 15-yard line. And quarterback's going to hand off here. We hit him in the backfield. Who was that?
Untouched, number 52. That looked like Bowman.
Bladen Bowman with the tackle, and
I think he might have got a hand on him.
Yeah, he was there basically as soon as they made the handoff. So they lose yardage. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4 from the 13-yard line. Nice play by Bowman.
So now 3rd and about 4.
All right, Armuchee goes trips to the right side. They work out of the shotgun like they have all night. Quarterback drops back, looking over to the right side, and he climbs the ladder and catches it for the first down. Tryon had great coverage.
Man, did he take a shot.
Yeah, he took a shot. Just a nice catch there by number 10.
Lincoln Farrell went up and made a big hit.
Cameron Parker, the junior wideout, made the catch in traffic and moves the chains for Armuchee.
It was an impressive catch. I mean, the catch was tough, and then holding on to it, too. He got hit hard and hit the ground hard.
All right, 10:57, 10:56 left to go in the game. Tryon leading 35-14. Trips to the left. This is going to be a handoff to the right side. Is that big number 12?
It is. We wad him up.
Got about 2 yards.
Bowman and
63. That's Mason Jenkins. Is that
Mason? Bowman and Maddox as well. There's a wad of bodies there at the line of scrimmage.
Mason Jenkins, number 63. We have not.
Well, he's been Sharp has usually been out. That's usually the starter over there. He's over here in street clothes.
Yeah.
So 63, Jenkins getting an opportunity here and doing well.
All right, second down at 8. Quarterback looks to the left over here, wants to throw it. Ooh, and he took a big shot there.
Going to come across the middle. Eventually, you're going to pay.
Riley Blackwell made him pay. And, he's getting up gingerly there.
That's House. He's made a couple of big catches, but I don't know if he's going to even make it off the field.
You know, this quick slant is a great route, hard to defend, but the downside to that is you're going to take some shots in the middle.
If the defense reads it, you're open prey. Thought they were going to call a timeout here.
All right, we'll take a timeout as well. A Somerville McDonald's timeout. Try the new Bacon Lovers Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Biscuit with triple the bacon at your Somerville McDonald's. 10:08 left to go in the game. 35-14 Tryon leads.
Well, I think they're just going to run them back out here.
Okay. Third down and 8 for Armuchee at their own 21-yard line.
23 was able to regain his composure a little quicker, I think, than they anticipated.
Slot formation to the right side. Here's the snap. Quarterback looks to the right side. Wants to throw it on a little hitch route. And it's complete.
Coverage.
Yeah, it's good coverage, but it's going to be short of the first down.
Like you said, Ben, the quarterback's got a good arm.
He does.
He throws it well. He's been pretty accurate, too.
Brody Brown over there with the coverage. This is going to bring up fourth down and a yard and a half. And Armuchee's going to go for it here.
Got nothing to lose here.
It was 88. Caden Daniels in there getting some action. He checks out of the game. Young freshman. 4th and 2.
Tight.
And
quarterback sneak. I don't know. But he didn't go down.
Yeah, he didn't.
Oh, but he's still going to be short.
What a that was a crazy play.
It was.
It was a quarterback sneak, and they snuck out the back door.
Yeah, they just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage, but he didn't go down. He comes out the back door, like you said, gets around the end, and then Maddox pops him just short of the first down marker.
All right, so
Armuchee take over.
Armuchee turns it over on downs on the 28-yard line.
Nice tackle out there by Maddox in space.
Yeah, because honestly,
a lot of help out
if
there.
he wasn't there, then he might have still been running.
Yeah, I mean that was
he
could have tackle.
Maddox wasn't there; he probably could have ran to Mountain View.
Like you say, he just kind of disappeared in all the bodies there in the middle, and then he just popped out the back door, and they're kind of like a naked bootleg look.
All right, 9:23 left to go in the football game. And Tryon leads 35-14. See if we can punch one in here as we get a turnover on downs deep inside Armuchee territory. Low snap. They're going to hand it off to Brown. Brown nowhere to run. He gets stacked up, and he's going to lose a yard. It'll bring up second down and 11.
Big 59 Buffington, the senior. First time I've called his name. He was right in the middle of that play. Blew it up from the word go. Somebody missed that assignment for sure. So he throws him for about a 2-yard loss.
Second down and 12. Ball's going to be spotted back at the 30-yard line. Tryon letting all the clock run that they can. 8:45 left to go in the game. And here's the snap. Quarterback drops back, and this is going to be a little quick screen over there to Lincoln Farah. And he's going to get down to the 25, only a 5-yard pickup. It'll bring up third down and 7.
I thought that he had some room there, but number 10 there, Parker, he's been good on offense. He makes a good tackle in space there on Farah. Stops it for a minimal gain. Bring up third and about 7.
Third and 7 from the 25. 8:12, 8:11 left to go in the game. 35-14, Tryon leads. We've just kind of stalled out on offense here in the second half. We were just scoring at will in the first half, but it's not been that way this half. Armuchee has bowed their neck on us. And Connor DePollier is going to throw a fade route. And Lincoln Farah tripped, but the referee's going to say you tripped yourself. The defender didn't do it.
Just got tangled up. Number 19 sure is proud of himself for not doing anything.
Burke, Burke on that play, I know that's probably where the play was designed to go.
Yeah, I think I think the offense and the defense both swapped in and out of plays there.
a play I love, and we don't do it a whole lot, is right there. Brown just flared out, and there was nobody around him out there.
Right.
I mean, if you throw that ball to him, he's still running. But I'm sure that was the number one receiver over there. That was a design to go to him.
They had trips to the far side, and it was just drawing single coverage over here. They were going to take their chance on the fade.
All right, timeout Bulldogs, so we'll take a timeout with them. That's a Summerville McDonald's first down. Try the new triple quarter pounder with cheese. It's fresh, hot, juicy, and amazing at your Summerville McDonald's. 35-14, Tryon leads. 7:53 left to go in the game. We'll be back right after this.
On out to Southern Living Farm and Garden for all your pet needs. We have a large selection of high-quality pet food at an affordable price. We also have a large selection of chicken, pig, cow, goat, and horse feeds. Just in, fresh loads of alfalfa hay, South Georgia Bermuda hay, and wheat and pine straw. We'll load your feed and hay for you, so come on out to Southern Living Farm and Garden in Tryon, just north of the Mountain View intersection. Everyone at the Crushed Tomato in Summerville wants to wish the Chattooga Indians and the Tryon Bulldogs much success in tonight's game. The Crushed Tomato offers the finest brick oven pizza and other tasty entrees. On your next visit to the Crushed Tomato, save some room for a hand-dipped Mayfield ice cream. The Crushed Tomato, located at 205 Montgomery Street in Summerville, open Tuesday through Saturday. Call ahead for carry-out at 706-859-0000. That's 706-859-0000. The Crushed Tomato in Summerville, proud sponsors of the Tryon Bulldogs and the Chattooga Indians.
Well, Burke, that was one of the times he didn't throw the little flare out. They tried to hit Brown out in the flats. He was covered up by two defenders. It falls incomplete, and Tryon turns it over on downs. And, Burke, there's just nothing working on offense here in the second half.
That, like you said, tried to flare it out to Brown there, and they were all over it. So Tryon's going to turn it over back to Armuchee here with 7:50 to go, up 35-14.
Burke, you seen any interesting scores over there?
Just that Mount Zion Bowden score. Bowden continues to pull away.
All right, 1st and 10. Armuchee at the Tryon 25-yard line. We take turns turning it over on downs there. This is a busted play for Armuchee. And he gets tattooed behind the line by Rob Brown and by number 55.
That's Collier Gable, sophomore.
Rob Brown. Also, one on the play.
I'd say it looked like that play kind of fell apart.
And you could tell right off the bat, the quarterback and the running back were not on the same page. All right, 2nd down and 11 for Armuchee here. 7:15 left to go in the game. Bulldogs leading 35-14. Trips to the right side. Quarterback rolls to his right, wants to pass. Looking downfield. Finally going to throw it, and is going to throw it out of bounds, basically. Toby Maddox with the coverage as he batted it out of bounds.
Yeah, he kept rolling, trying to wait on somebody to come open. Just kind of run out of real estate.
Burt Coy and I talk about this all the time. The Armuchee quarterback there, you don't see that much on high school quarterbacks. He rolled out, nobody's open, and he threw it out of bounds.
Right.
So many times they'll try to force the ball. I like to see, sometimes you like to see a quarterback just realize, hey, the best thing to do is throw it out of bounds.
Yep. And try again on the next play.
Right. 3rd down and 11 for Armuchee from their own 24-yard line. Trips right. Quarterback wants to throw deep over here to the near side. Riley Blackwell with coverage, and neither the receiver or Riley knew where the ball was, and it falls incomplete.
The crazy part, the receiver was trying to push off so bad, and he went with both hands and tried to push and missed to the point where he almost fell down.
His momentum took him over there.
Yeah. He was trying to get a push off on the DB, and he whiffed and almost fell because he missed him. Trying to create some separation. Like I said, and I don't think he was expecting the ball, and it was already in the air.
All right, 4th down and 11 for Armuchee from their own 24-yard line. They're going to punt it here. And Brody Brown standing back on about his own 48-yard line to receive it. The Armuchee punter standing on about the 12. We almost block it. It is a high kick, and Brody calls for the fair catch.
I like to see that.
22 was looked like he was touching him there when he caught it. But he still caught it.
On that punt, we had two guys. If you lay out there, we block that.
Oh, yeah.
That comes down to, do you really want to block it?
Right.
But, we had two guys that were within reach.
These next 2 weeks, we need them to dive out there.
That was a very blockable punt.
All right, first down and 10 at the 48-yard line for Tryon. Both teams just kind of, nobody wants to do anything offensively here. Let's see if Tryon can get something rolling. This is going to be a handoff to Rob Brown around right in. Makes one man miss.
Good
he gets to the 40.
He's still driving his man.
Got down to the 30-yard line. That's a Harvey's South End Auto first down run for Rob Brown.
I love it, Lincoln Farrah. That guy that was clapping when he didn't do anything over there, when he tripped him with his feet. Kirk Farrah just drove him about 25 yards down the
not
field.
Kirk. Lincoln.
I keep calling him Kirk.
Me and you both do that.
Lincoln drove him about 20 yards after the play.
Yeah,
I love those little matches inside the matches.
Well, y'all know I'm a big Lincoln fan. I like the way he plays. I wish he'd get more targets, and he may these next 2 weeks. All right, they hand off to Rob Brown. He gets across the 30 down to the 26-yard line, pickup of about 4. It'll bring up second down and 6 as the clock moves inside of 6 minutes to go in the football game here.
It's a good hard run by Brown there. Not a lot of room. Just gets what he can. Picks up about 3. And say let that clock run. Hold on to the ball and just try to keep making first down yardage.
Second down and 7. Play clock down to 9 seconds. We're going to have to hustle to get up to the line here. 5, 4. We're milking the clock for all it is worth. Second down and 7. Play action. We're going to throw it out here to Lincoln. Threw it a little wide. Lincoln got his mitts on it but couldn't bring it in.
That was a little bit too hot.
Yeah. Well, Lincoln was kind of cutting to the inside, and he threw it to the outside, and it was just he had to turn his whole body around to try to catch it.
There was a lot of room there. That's where you'd like to see him take a little steam off.
Yep.
Now you stop the clock.
I have to give the Armuchee band and cheerleaders, they have been really into this game the whole time, and they've been
That's
down.
what I like to see.
Yeah, they've been down big time. All right, DePaulier. Hey, nice completion here to Ben Allen on a crossing route. Is that Allen?
It is.
Yep. Hit him on a crossing route and down around the 10-yard line. Nice play design, nice execution, and that is a Harvey's South End Auto first down. Down to around the 10-yard line.
We talk about it all the time, Ben. Those are the kind of little small intermediate routes we're going to have to get more consistent with. With this offense to continue to progress, and it's good to see those plays like that coming through in crunch time.
DePaulier hands off to Rob Brown. Brown's going to go in for the touchdown. That's a United Community Bank touchdown run from 11 yards out for Rob Brown.
Hope there's a flag right in the middle of the field.
That's coming back.
Yep, that's going to be a hold.
Now that negates an 11-yard run by Brown. Burke, you got the stream team, the THS stream team. Who's all's on that?
We want to give them a shout out. They've got Austin Jones and Anna Farmer in here in the booth, and then on the field they have Maddox Ivester, Blakely Campbell, and Brody Vaughn out there getting the work done out in the field. So we really appreciate those guys. Everybody enjoys getting to watch that stream on YouTube.
Yeah, those kids
give a shout out to those guys and the stream team.
All right, it's going to be 1st and 17 after they enforce the penalty. And DePaulier takes it on first down here, rolls to his right. This is a little slip pass out here to number 15, Ben Allen. He gets down to the 15, pickup of about 4. It'll bring up second down and 13 or so. As the clock goes down to around 4.5 minutes now, clock running.
Again, those are some of those little short passes that are basically like a handoff. Coach Patrick trying to milk that clock a little bit.
2nd and 13. DePaulier rolls to his left and throws complete. That's for Farah down around the 5-yard line, and that's going to be short of the first down, but it's going to bring up third down and looks about 6 yards, maybe 4 yards to go. We'll call it
3rd and 4. Important thing is keeping the clock running.
We got 20 seconds on the play clock. You can 3:45, 3:44. Both teams with one timeout remaining. 35-14, Tryon leads. DePaulier rolls to his right, looks downfield, throws into the end zone, overthrew his receiver by 10 yards. Trying to hit Allen again, and the clock stops.
Coach Patrick was saying, hey, he's holding on to our guy here. He's trying to get Willingham on the flag pattern.
All right, 3rd down and 4.
Well, the Zebras are having a conversation over here. Nope. Apparently somebody threw a penalty and they picked it up. They're waving it off, and it's going to be 4th down.
Okay. All right, it's a 4th and 4.
There goes my bearded brother,
Who's that?
Mr. Britt Carpenter.
Oh, yeah. Big Britt. Old Tryon lineman himself.
That's right.
All right, 4th and 4. Tryon is going to go for it here. And DePaulier's going to roll to his right side, throws into the end zone, incomplete.
It's apparent they're really trying to work on that.
Yep.
With this lead, they kept running that roll pass with Connor, just trying to work on that short passing game. With this kind of lead, they could have kept pounding the ball there, but
yep,
you can tell there's things out there they're trying to work on.
Pass intended that time for number 3, Lincoln Farah. 3 minutes, 30 seconds remain in the game. 35-14 is your score. Tryon is going to go to 3-5 overall, 1-2 in region play, and 2 of the biggest games of the year here.
I don't know what happened, but Coach Patrick is not happy.
He hadn't been happy the whole game.
No,
I've been watching.
I think somebody blew an assignment on that play right there.
It's another one of those little quick slants. It's complete for about a 3 or 4 yard gain. Well, Burke, these next 2 games, they're really going to shape the season for Tryon. I'd say the Mount Zion game is probably more winnable than the Gordon Lee game. Gordon Lee is really tough this year, but both of them obviously are winnable games. But it's going to be fun to watch those 2. Armuchee hands off right over the center here.
Like you said, the 2 biggest games are going to come at the end of the year here.
You just never know what's going to happen in the Tryon Gordon League. There's been years where we had 3 times better team than they did, and they come here and play you within one possession.
Right.
So
it's one of those games you can throw the roster out.
Yep.
It's going to be a dogfight.
And Tryon, it seems like we play our best game against Gordon Lee.
Yes, and they do too.
Yeah.
They generally do too. Good old-fashioned hate.
That's my favorite memory of our playing days, Burke, was playing Gordon Lee. One of my favorite games I remember was our junior year. I remember they came down here. They were supposed to whip us pretty bad, and we put a whipping on them.
Put it on them.
All right. 2nd down and 4 here at the 22-yard line. 2 minutes left to go in the game. The thing I love about when you play the Gordon Lee game, both stands are packed and everybody's
lively.
Into it. Yeah.
Yes. A lot of trash talking.
Oh, it is. Is that another pick for 25 for Maddox?
It is.
He is just always where the ball is. A nose for the football. Interception by Toby Maddox. That's his 2nd of the night. Well, he is really going to be a good one.
He is just a freshman.
Just a freshman.
I mean, his offensive skills kind of get all the accolades, but tell you what, he's just as good defensively.
Burke, you're just not supposed to be that good when you're a freshman.
Yeah. Like you said, he's just a natural football player. He has a nose for the ball. You can tell he understands the game. Nothing seems to be too big for him. He's been thrown in some pretty big games already. He's going to be thrown into a big one next week.
Yeah. All right, 1:46 left to go in the game. They put Maddox in at running back. They're going to throw him a bone after how he's played on defense tonight. This is a handoff to Maddox. Maddox with a full head of steam. Oh, it is Brown. And he's going to go in for the touchdown.
Is there a penalty?
No penalty flags. A 25-yard touchdown run for Rob Brown.
Rob Brown may have a record-breaking night.
That's his 4th touchdown of the night.
You know, I said it earlier. I think the feeling kind of was if we just kept handing Rob the ball that we could probably score 50 if we really tried. You could tell the offense, again, was trying to work on some things.
Yeah.
Armuchee caught us sleeping a little bit and jumped up there, but, got it blocked.
Well, that's a United Community Bank touchdown. Bank with the bank that service built United Community Bank. Will we get the extra point attempt blocked? There was a new kicker in there. That was
Devin Dalton, number 13, the junior, trying to give him a look on special teams and got it blocked.
All right, we'll take a 30-second timeout. Your score, 41-14. Bulldogs on top. We'll be back right after this. You're listening to Friday Night Football right here on WZQZ and Sky 21 Television.
Come on out to Southern Living Farm and Garden for all your pet needs. We have a large selection of high-quality pet food at an affordable price. We also have a large selection of chicken, pig, cow, goat, and horse feeds. Just in, fresh loads of alfalfa hay, South Georgia Bermuda hay, and wheat and pine straw. We'll load your feed and hay for you, so come on out to Southern Living Farm and Garden in Tryon, just north of the Mountain View intersection.
All right, 98 seconds left to go in the game here. 41-14 is your score. Bulldogs score on a 25-yard touchdown run from Rob Brown. Boy, he's had a big night. He's had runs of 5 yards, 57, 16, and 25 touchdown runs.
Yeah, he had 3 touchdowns in the first quarter.
He's approaching Al Bundy status on this. What was it, 6 touchdowns in one game?
Yeah. Looks like 13's also kicking off, Devin Dalton.
The lefty. And kicks it down there where Ramirez pretty much has the all 9 at the 20-yard line. The number 15.
19. That's the one that was so proud of himself.
Yeah.
I'm not going to forget that.
for Farrah.
And he's a freshman, too.
Yeah.
He kind of acted like one. Starting to see a few shiny britches in there. It's like number 11, Clay Chesley checks in at corner. Dagan Vaughn at the other corner.
1:30 left in the game. 41-14 is your score. There's a snap, and going to run right over center. He's got some running room. Somebody make the tackle. Who was
Toby
it?
caught him.
Yeah, Toby Maddox caught him.
On the carry, stop made by number 25, Toby Maddox.
Six is slow to get up.
Yeah, Maddox, he looked like he was a little slow to get up.
Yeah.
Clay picked him up, told him to get up, but that was a rough-looking tackle there, but a long run there for Armuchee.
Seagraves, number 6, the sophomore. We talked about it. He's been explosive. He breaks loose there, and Maddox is the only thing between him and pay dirt.
4 left to go in the game. 41-14, Tryon leads. 4 wide receiver set. He gets pressure from Bowman, and he's just going to slide, get tackled at the 34-yard line. And Armuchee's going to burn a timeout. Coach Patrick said,
like,
what?
Timeout on the field. Timeout.
Come on, man.
This timeout is brought to you by the American Roofing Company. American Roofing Company.
Now the coaches are.
There's been some words being exchanged across the field.
They're
from
throwing
the
their hands up at each other. He's like, why are you calling timeout with 48 seconds to go? So we kind of threw our hands up. They threw their hands back. And Probably a good thing they're not handshaking with all the COVID.
Yeah, I was about to say that would be an interesting handshake.
Yeah.
Well, we're just going to stay with it here. I want to thank all of our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. State Senator Jeff Mullins, Mohawk Industries, Lothridge Equipment, Southern Living Farm and Garden, North Georgia Equipment Sales, First National Bank, and the Crushed Tomato. Burke, whenever our kids get grown out of the house, we've got to go back and do the Jimmy asks me every year if we want to do that pizza and pigskin show. That was a lot of fun.
It was. It really was.
Life kind of got in the way there.
Yeah, we don't have much time anymore.
Quarterback drops back, throws it complete. Oh, he dropped it.
Or was it a fumble? Which one is it?
I don't know.
This referee over here said it was a catch and a fumble.
Are they going to rule the catch? No fumble?
Pass is complete. To number 23.
All right.
They're calling him down?
Shot made by number 21,
I guess.
Bone.
I guess
Ball
so.
spotted just inside the
Okay.
10. First and goal for Armuchee.
Our coaches are so ticked off.
Yes.
But, hey, there's time on the clock. They're trying to score, too. Just like, it's picked
Interception.
off by Brantley Wilbanks.
Oh!
And
He just got trucked.
Intercepted by number 33.
That reminded me of old Jeremy Burke move there. He shuffled his feet like he's going to juke him and then just ran him
He
over.
just said, get some of that, big guy. Poor old number 12. He's been in the thick of it all
Yeah,
night.
he has.
He's been crossbody blocked, choke slammed. And
Oh,
that time,
Lordy.
you could tell there was some tension in the air calling that timeout with 40-something seconds to go.
Yeah.
Kind of fitting. We intercept it there at the end
Right.
and then truck the guy when it's over.
Our pregame show is sponsored tonight by North Georgia Equipment Sales. All Tryon first downs tonight brought to you by Harvey's South End Auto. All Tryon touchdowns tonight brought to you by United Community Bank. All timeouts brought to you by McDonald's. Pearl OK Lawn Care. They sponsor the field goals. I think we've had 2 field goal attempts this year. But,
And that will be
Not many.
yeah.
Touchdowns are good.
But give